stream and let me know.
Can you hear it?
I believe you.
It's bad, dude.
How long is your intro? That's exactly how long this one is. Let me start this one first, and then I'll...
This is a special sports presentation of the Wallingford Broadcasting Company.
It's time for local high school basketball coverage on WBONTV.com. Coverage of local high school sports on WBON-TV is presented by Bishop's Small Engine Repair and also brought to you in part by Eastern Kentucky University, Hometown Dental, Cindy House Realty, People's Bank, Linex of Richmond, Berea Urgent Care, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Gateway Cycles, Renfro's Collision, Steam Engine Pizza and House of Q, Linville Insurance, Cumberland Valley National Bank, White and Associates CPAs, Jerry Goebel State Farm, and Citizens Guarantee Bank. Now let's go live courtside for this presentation of high school sports on WBONTV.com.
Glad to have you tuned in tonight on a cold night in Richmond. It is Madison Central taking on Henry Clay in basketball action, 11th region matchup. Alan Cutler is down on the floor. He is set to talk to both coaches from each team as Alan Feldhouse and the Indians taking on the Blue Devils from Henry Clay. Should be a good matchup. Both teams playing very well right now, and the Indians another home game. They've been very well at home this year and looking to continue that home. I guess they're well playing at home here tonight versus a tough 11th region opponent in Henry Clay. Cutler is down on the court, awaiting the coaches to come up to him, and we will send it down to the play-by-play voice of the Indians, Alan Cutler.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Madison Central High, where two old friends are going against each other, Daniel Brown and Alan Feldhouse. And did you not remember, or did you tell me that your first job in coaching was thanks to Willie?
No, my coaching, first teaching job, I graduated Berea College. Willie Feldhouse was a principal over at Bellevue Alternative, got me a job. So yeah, Feldhouses were good to me.
I think he's coming tonight. I think he's coming to see you.
Is that right?
I see his daughter all the time.
Yeah.
I've got to know her. She plays volleyball at Henry Clay. Nice player.
You're 19-4. You're 11-10. You're really tough here. He's got maybe the best player in the state. How are you going to stop Cozart, the big guy?
Try to do like what Adolph Rupp said. Try to stop everybody else. I don't know if you can stop him. So I agree with he's the best player. You know, to me, he's a Mr. Basketball. He gets my vote for that. So we're just going to try to do what we do. I don't try to change as much. I'm sure Allen's the same way. You know, just kind of hopefully put it in score 2 more points or 1 more point, and he does. I don't care how they do it.
Alan, you remember him as a player, right?
Yeah.
Is he the best shooter in the gym tonight?
I don't think there's any question about it. I know he's better than anybody we got. And I don't know. He's got one that's a pretty good shooter now. I don't know if he's good as he is.
Now, he's being modest because I used to play some games this guy up here on Sundays.
I know I used to get hot every once in a while.
He can shoot it too, so don't give me that. He's being modest.
He's modest about his game.
He's been modest.
And we've talked about this before, but you guys in particular, you guys are really good friends, and you're friends during the game and after the game and competing, but you guys are really good friends. I think there's part of that I don't think we push enough in the media.
No, and I tell you what, we have had, I was thinking back, we have had a lot of close basketball games. I know they beat us 3 or 4 times on last-second shots.
Yeah.
One time here, a couple times at their place, and we just had a lot of close basketball games.
I think he's right. Every game comes down to why I think our teams mimic each other's. Why, you know, and I got a lot of respect for this guy right here. He's been doing it a long time, and the old school way, and it's the right way. So, and I go way back. Mine is from Nicholas County, the 10th region. You know, we listen to the radio all them years. My dad, we would listen to the Feldhouse of the Mason County. So when I got in, I kind of already knew the Feldhouse name. So if he's right, so I expect another close one tonight. I wouldn't expect anything different this time of year.
Big key for you tonight?
Well, I mean, Warwick is just a scoring machine, but he's just one of those prolific scorers. But the ones I like on his team are his son and the Hawkins kid. I mean, that's what I just talked to my guys about. I mean, they just got some dog in them, and that's in a good way. I mean, there's a piece of meat on the floor, they're gonna fight you for it. And I love that. I mean, they're the ones that make their team go. I promise you that.
And we probably went over the obvious. You got to stop Kozo, or at least not have him score 35 on you.
Well, I think you got to slow him. You got to make it tough. He's so good on the backboard. You know, the ball's up. He never stops. His motor's really good. But you know, they got more than that. Coach is gonna have them ready. And like you said, it's like my team. If there's a loose ball, I know his team's got 2 or 3. If not, they'll be sitting over beside him. So I know they mimic a lot like the head coach. So it'll be fun.
You guys go to work. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
I really appreciate it. Daniel Brown, Alan Feldhouse, 2 guys that are just great at what they do, and they're good friends, and they go way, way, way back. Once again, Alan Feldhouse with Feldhouse Connections. All right, we're getting ready for a big game. 19 wins for Henry Clay. Madison Central has 11, but Daniel Brown told me for some reason the 2 toughest places he goes to play here at Madison Central High and at Scott County. He says, I don't know why. He said, but Madison Central is always almost tough to impossible to beat here. I think we got a good game. We'll be back in just a minute, and Michael Ace Watkins will join us right after this.
Citizens Guarantee Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guarantee Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guarantee Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Give us a call to get a quote today, and my team will be on their way.
Whether you're looking to insure your home or your auto or insuring your business, think State Farm Insurance and Jerry Goebel. Jerry and his team are on your side in every situation.
When you call Jerry Goebel State Farm, you don't just get me.
And me.
Me too. And me.
And me.
And me.
And this one.
So give us a call today and get a quote, and my team will be on their way.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in Central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
We all know bad things happen to good people, but why not be as prepared as possible for those things? Linville Insurance in Richmond and Berea can make sure you're prepared when that happens. As an independent insurance agency, we represent many top-rated insurance companies for you, your home, your auto, or business. Our professional, educated, and experienced staff is here for you locally and 24/7 via our website or by calling us in Richmond 859-626-5252 or Berea 859-986-1056. Be prepared with choice, flexibility, affordability, all with superior protection.
It's been a busy year, so what's on your to-do list?
Serious house hunting, home improvement projects, or maybe a new car or a boat for summer on the lake. For more than a century, your neighbors at Cumberland Valley National Bank have been helping turn plans into reality. Stop by any of CVNB's 3 branch locations in Richmond or Berea and find the right personal, vehicle, or home loan that fits your budget and meets your needs. CVNB, helping turn plans into reality for more than a century. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Your home is more than an architectural structure. Often it's an extension of who you are, your personality, style, and values. That's why selling it can be an emotional experience, but it can also be exciting and rewarding. Hi, I'm Cindy, and I can guide you through the process of selling your home. And I can also help you sell your farm or commercial property. Go to cindyhouserealtor.com. After exploring my website, give me a call and I'll show you why I'm the right house for your next home. And be sure to look for me around town.
Back here on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting, WEKY 92.5 and 103.5 WKXO. And you can watch us live several different ways on WBONTV.com, our website, currently streaming on our Facebook page, on our YouTube channel for WBON TV, and also over on our Roku channel. We do want to say thank you to Eastern Kentucky University live here on the EKU pregame show. The Campus Beautiful awaits you in choosing your college. Choose Big E. Choose Eastern Kentucky University. For more information, go to eku.edu or search at EKU on Twitter.
I apologize. How long have you been back on the air from the commercial break?
7 minutes.
You're lying.
About 40 seconds.
Okay.
Do you think I have a problem talking?
No,
oh,
that's why I knew you're okay.
Yeah.
Look, this is really cool for me. I haven't seen Barry Bowman in 25, 30 years, covered him. When I saw Steve Miller came in, we hugged. Shane Boyd is a good personal friend of mine. So seeing some of these guys, one of the great things about doing these games with you is
getting to be next to me, right?
Well, that too. Rekindling some of the relationships I had people a long time ago. It's just like Daniel Brown. I think I told you the story, but, he reminded me in 1991, he's the leading scorer in the state. I went to Nicholas County to do a story on him. Nobody ever done a story with him. And he and Feldhaus, look, see how they're talking. They're great friends.
So he played at Nicholas County is what you're saying?
Leading scorer in the state.
Oh, wow. So he was not only played there, he was a beast
No,
there.
he was a star.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, if there was a three-point shot, he'd average. He shot deep. That's what I said to Alan, who's the best shooter. He is the best shooter in the gym tonight.
Wow. Now, you've never seen me shoot before.
He's the best shooter in the gym tonight. There's no doubt about it. Now, here's, to me, what's interesting. Daniel Brown is not a guy to blow things up.
Yeah.
When he tells me that his son, Keyston, and Marquis Warwick are as good as any guard tandem in the state, since he's not a guy that blows smoke, I'm paying attention to it.
Yeah.
So I really want to see this kid. Now, the word he used to me was prolific, that Warwick is a prolific scorer. What's also interesting, I said any big-time school is recruiting him, because I always ask that question. Mid-majors. But he said what will happen in the summertime, it'll be more important. And one of my pet peeves is they, to me, college coaches, sometimes lazy, shouldn't say it, but it's the truth, rely too much on what they see in the summer when nobody's playing defense.
Yeah.
Whereas, you're playing a game like tonight. I'm not saying tonight should be the judge, but playing games like tonight or in the Sweet 16 or in postseason, to me it's a better way of judging how a kid's going to be because he's playing with teammates who are for real with coaching and stuff like that.
Yeah, the AAU game, obviously it's a good showcase of talent, but at the same time, I don't feel like you get the same feel of how a player is when he's playing with AAU players.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a different world. Different kids have different agendas. Not that kids might not have agendas when they're playing now, but you've got Feldhaus and Brown. Those are two coaches that keep a tight rein on things.
And you can see they're still at the midcourt side, just talking, chatting it up. And one cool thing is the pep section tonight, I'm assuming it's pajama night. I'm not exactly sure about that.
What is that anyway?
It's short shorts and leggings for the guys and same for the girls. And maybe it's just like a cozy night inside, but the pep section doing their thing tonight as well. We are live here on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting on the EKU pregame show, and if you're watching us, you can see us live on the Gateway Cycles broadcast booth. Gateway Cycles is located in Mount Sterling. When it's time to choose your next ride, visit gatewaycycles.com.
Hey, let me tell you how I am. I was only in broadcasting, TV, and radio for about 44 years. Michael wants to make sure to remind me to turn the microphone on.
You still didn't have it on when you came across, though, or did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
No, but I'm glad you reminded me. Well, see, most of my photographers would turn the mic. Yeah, would turn on the mic for me because they were afraid I'd mess it up.
At Wallingford, the interns take care of that themselves.
Oh, well, I'm an intern.
I'll tell you what, how much fun was the All-A Classic over the weekend?
Oh, man. Yeah. And a couple people in the stands said something how much they enjoyed our broadcast. We had so much fun. And I think tonight's going to be sort of a similar game.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of pride on both these teams. But the All-A and you and I were in agreement 1,000%. The heart and the hustle in those two championship games were about as good as it gets. And there were tears of joy and tears of not of joy in both games.
Yeah.
And actually the day before, I went the day before to watch the teams, and the teams that lost, they were that upset too. The purity of high school sports is probably the last frontier for what I enjoy doing so much.
Yeah. It was a fun weekend for sure, and you could tell these two guys down here are excited about tonight. You spoke to both of them on our pregame coaches interview, which is brought to you by the Steam Engine and House of Q in Urban. You can follow the smoke to the House of Q on River Drive in Urban, or if pizza is what you're craving, then Steam Engine Pizza Pub has all of your toppings. Listen, before we take another commercial break, I have got to get a guess or a prediction for the Super Bowl. I won't get to see you before Sunday. So give us an idea.
Okay,
have you thought about it?
You should have brought it up. You should not have brought this up.
Oh no.
On Twitter.
Yeah, you got me in trouble on Twitter. Is what you did.
Oh, that's another issue. On Twitter, was that you wearing that Patriot jacket?
Oh yeah. I almost wore it tonight, but
I'm glad you didn't, because you knew I'd abuse you so bad. That might be the ugliest jacket I have ever seen, and my wife will testify. I've got some old clothes. I have clothes that are probably as old as you.
Oh, wow.
I do. I've got, what year were you born?
89.
Oh, absolutely. I've got sweatshirts older than you. I really do. That I still wear.
I like you got the Yankees jacket on.
Yeah.
The puffer.
Actually, this was a gift from the TV station.
Oh, wow.
For my 15th, and then I probably shouldn't say this on the air, and I stopped wearing it in public. I had a couple of people that were really nasty to me. I'm not being serious.
Of course.
Like, what are you doing wearing a Yankees jacket? You're in Lexington, Kentucky. Seriously. And so I just put it aside.
Yeah.
So it's been in the closet for about 20 years. Now I'm wearing it. Now if somebody says they don't like it, I don't care.
Yeah.
The funny part is most people compliment it. You know, I get some funny snide remarks.
I got those yesterday on the sports show. After we got off the air, people in Irvin, we were up there at Estill County doing the sports show last night. After we got off the air, everybody was like, take the Patriots jacket off.
I bet.
That kind of stuff.
Now, I'm going to regret saying what I'm about to say.
Oh, no.
I really want the Patriots to win.
Yeah.
But to say that with you sitting next to me, the goofball that you are, I like Tom Brady.
Yeah. It's greatness, man. I mean, look here. You can hate LeBron James. You can hate.
Why do you hate LeBron James?
I'm saying you can dislike them because they're not your favorite player, but you got to respect.
How do you not respect LeBron James?
Exactly.
How do you not respect Tom Brady?
Yeah.
I mean, it drives me crazy when somebody says, I hate Tom Brady. Why? Because he wins?
Yeah.
Why? Because he has a beautiful life?
He's not on your team?
Oh, my God. I mean, why? Because he's the classic overachiever, and he's held that in, and he's used it for fuel for fire? It just bothers me like you can't believe that people decide to like or dislike somebody for the most ridiculous reasons. We got to go to break. I'm going to leave you with a number. And I'm going to start doing this more. 121. Now, I know you don't know what it is, but I'm going to throw 121.
Okay.
If I tell you 121 is special, you buy it?
To what now?
121.
Do I buy it on what?
Then I'm telling you it's a special number.
Okay, yeah.
That's the number of blocks that Cozart has.
Oh, wow.
It's basically 6 blocks a game.
Yeah.
We need to do a better job, legitimately, if you believe it, pushing it for Mr. Basketball.
Yeah, I'm saying.
If you believe, look, let's just be really honest. If Dante Allen wasn't hurt, he's Mr. Basketball.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, as much as we like Cozart, you got to be honest.
And maybe even the same for Marino. If Marino wasn't hurt, maybe he's the second runner-up or whatever.
You know, I think Marino would get it because he plays for Scott County, and that's no disrespect to anybody. But if you believe that if you don't play, not these kids' fault, they're both really good kids.
Yeah.
If you're not playing, you shouldn't win the award. Let me ask you a question. Who's having a better year in the state?
That's a good question.
And so we can disagree. You could say Kiki Tandy, okay.
Kyle Road, man, he's had a good year.
Absolutely, Kyle Road. How do you not put Cozart in the conversation?
Yeah.
The game he had against Frederick Douglass, 25 points, 24 rebounds, and 8 blocks. How many people have those kind of games?
Against Scott County, the best team in the state, he put up 30, 20, and 8. I mean, just remarkable numbers for Cozart all year long. And we actually spoke about this on the sports show last night, Samantha and I did. We do a good job, her and I, and maybe even you. I won't talk about you in a bad way, but we do a really good job of self-promotion. Ain't nobody going to talk about me like I do myself. Cozart, maybe one of the most humble kids that I've ever been around, is not good at that. He does not promote himself well. That's kind of our job. We got to do a better job of promoting him. Let's take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll dive into the Jack Burford Chevrolet keys to the game tonight on WBONTV.com. We'll be right back in 3 minutes on WEKYW KXO and streaming live on WBONTV.com.
At People's Bank, we do it all, from personal banking to business banking and lending services. And unlike some other banks, we make all decisions locally. When you don't have time to wait, count on us. People's Bank is the perfect fit for your busy life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
People's Bank, with lots of locations to serve you. Give them a call at 986-6860 and check them out online, whitakerbank.com.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care are only $15. DOT and CDL physicals are just $55. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Berea Walmart is open every day from 9 till 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care Centers, here when you need us.
Entrepreneurs have passion and a lot of determination. They also know that a trusted support team is essential for success. Your neighbors at Cumberland Valley National Bank know a lot about working with small business owners, offering a range of loan and leasing opportunities as you develop, build, and grow your company. Stop by your local CVNB in Richmond or Berea, or visit cvnb.com and let's talk business. CVNB, helping turn plans into reality for more than a century. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
At EKU, you'll learn to take a broader view of your world. But we also understand it's the details that shape the big picture. So go ahead, play with fire, think on your feet, or touch the sky. Here, you'll be a part of something new, something big, something beautiful. Be a colonel. Your time is now.
Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
Linux of Richmond is your one-stop for truck and vehicle upgrades. Want to give your vehicle a makeover? Linux of Richmond has you covered. Along with our industrial leading bed liners, we also carry a full line of truck and vehicle accessories. This includes our Truck Gear brand bed covers, as well as WeatherTech accessories, gooseneck, fifth wheel, and bumper type hitches. We also provide vehicle undercoating and rust proofing. And don't forget about our many commercial and industrial applications, along with our Spartex flooring system as well. Check us out at 238 North Keeneland Drive in Richmond.
Honored to be with you. This is a big game, and that's why we're bringing it to you on WBON TV, on Facebook, on WBONTV.com, on Y92.5, on 103.5, and on Roku. Did I get that right, Michael?
Yes, sir.
Only took me about half the season.
Well, we got a lot. We are streaming on a lot of different ways tonight, and I tell you what, we are glad to be a part of this fun broadcast. You know, we do a lot of big games this year. This one should be just as fun.
Kyle Macy's
in the house. See you, yeah.
How about that?
I'm sure he's here to watch some good high school basketball.
I thought he's here to see you.
I tell you what, I did go to Kyle Macy's basketball camp.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get his attention. Mace is one of the great guys of all time. You know, people know him as a basketball player, but I've known Mace forever. He's got a real dry sense of humor. It's amazing. He's a tennis coach.
Really?
Oh, he's been giving tennis lessons forever.
Wow, I could see that, though. He's got that kind of tennis look to him, if that makes sense.
He's so precise. I mean, there were years, and it's so long ago I said it on TV, that I would have hired him somehow at Kentucky to have him just teach free throws. You know, when he coached at Morehead State, I think they either led the country one year. I know there were a number of seasons they were in the top 5 and top 10. Wow. And everybody had the same form. Well, Macy didn't miss free throws.
Yeah,
he just didn't miss free throws.
That was one thing that he really harped on in his camps that we had. The Jack Burford Chevrolet keys to the game. What do you think tonight? I mean, Cozart got to have a big night again for the Indians to win. Yes. It's a tough Henry Clay team.
Yeah, I think so. I think there are 2 keys. One, I might surprise you, the guards for Henry Clay, if they're as good when you see him live as I anticipate and I've been told, the Madison Central guards can't get in foul trouble. Because Madison Central has not been deep.
Yeah.
Allen doesn't play a lot of people. That's his style. And if Charlton and Cox get in foul trouble, I think it'll be very difficult. The other thing is, Henry Clay's guards, not only really good, but they have a size advantage. Now, part of that's negated because Charlton is so strong and tough, but they're taller. And so I want to see where they get the ball on the court, and do they try to post up? Because, you know, Madison Central's going to go man-to-man.
Yeah, they will play intense defense, will the Indians. Your keys to the game are brought to you by Jack Burford Chevrolet. Go inside a test drive with Jack Burford Chevrolet on their YouTube page, or visit jackburford.com to check out the complete inventory at Jack Burford Chevrolet. You have been listening to and watching us on the EKU pregame show. The Campus Beautiful awaits you in choosing your college. Choose Big E. Choose Eastern Kentucky University. For more information, go to eku.edu or search at EKU on Twitter.
Now, Marquise Warwick was just introduced first. Michael, he averages 22 points a game, shoots 50% from the field. This is a number even more impressive, 40% from downtown, and he's taken almost 140 threes. Wow. 76% from the free throw line, and he's already joined the 1,000-point club. He had 33 recently against Lafayette. He was 12 of 16 from the field, 6 of 10 from downtown. Throw in, besides his 33 points, 4 assists and a steal. That's really impressive.
Pretty good numbers.
And Keyston Brown in the backcourt is the coach's son. He averages 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. He is unselfish. And as we try to figure out each team, one of the things that Coach Brown told me, he said, you know, it's a pretty easy deal. He said, when my 3 best players are my 3 best leaders, he said, it's easy for me. He said, these guys have been around me so long, they know how to do it. He said, I don't have any discipline problems. And, you know, it sounds like Alan Feldhouse, because Alan Feldhouse doesn't have discipline problems. Yeah. Well, guess what? Coach Brown is not going to have discipline problems. He's been there a long time. This is another example of 2 coaches who have established themselves. Now, the other thing that's interesting, you have Mr. Miller, Steve Miller, Mr. Basketball, if I remember, in 1983, a great player, just a great player. He's on the bench. Barry Bowman, a great player at Bryan Station. He's on the bench as lead assistant. Shane Boyd, quarterback at Kentucky, and a dear friend of mine, he's on the bench. And I said, Coach Brown, you have all these guys. He said, look, I always try to get former players. He said, I'm secure in what I do. He said, these guys can help the kids. That's why I bring him in. I think that's pretty cool.
What do you think the odds are we see Warwick defended by Cole Brown a lot tonight?
I think pretty good.
Yeah.
And I also think, and you're already thinking this, that Feldhouse will switch a little bit, depending upon what's going on.
Indians and the Blue Devils. Here is the play-by-play voice of the Indians, Alan Cutler.
Mackey was jumping against Cozart. Mackey is 6'2" and can leap, but he can't stay with Cozart, so it's Central's ball. Brown in the corner. Charlton had the shot, fakes, doesn't take it, bounces out on top, whipped around, ready for 3, got it. That was nice passing.
Yeah, good start, too, for the Indians.
3-0. Central. Honored to be with you, with my partner. You like the name I gave you, Ace?
I've been called worse. A lot worse.
By your
today.
Wife, by your wife and me. Well, if you don't like it, I won't do it.
No, that's fine.
Okay. I thought you would like it.
The legend and Ace. What a duo.
On this side is Hawkins. Hawkins, big, strong kid. Gets it over to Warwick. Warwick, hesitation dribble. Ooh, quick shot. No, short. Man, he pulled that trigger awful quick. Rebound by Hawkins, who's a rebounding machine. Shot on the side by Hersey, no good. Rebound by Central.
Speaking of rebounding machines, Isaiah Cozart gets his first to the ball game.
He has 13 per game. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Charlton on the side. Ooh, a Surprised he didn't pass it to Cozart. Now Cozart gets it down low. Double team. Passes to Cox. Reverse layup. Got it. What a pass by Cozart. He could have taken a shot, but he saw that Cox could make a layup, and Cox at about 5'10", he went in the tall timber, and he makes a shot. It's 5-0 Central over Henry Clay. Hersey with the ball. Gets over to Ward. He's a lefty. Brown is on him. Whip it around. There's Hawkins. No good. Rebound, Brown. Brown to Cox. Cox up the side. Looping pass to Cozart. Triple team. Right hand. No good. Rebound, Mackey. Mackey gets it up to Warwick. Warwick driving baseline. Goes up. Partially deflected. No good. Rebound. No good. Rebound, Cozart. So Henry Clay gets the offensive rebound. Had a chippy, but they couldn't convert. There's Brown, cuts left, gets it to Charlton. Charlton in the lane, off balance, goes up, left hand. Wow. He made it! Off balance with his left hand, Michael.
How many times have we seen him do that in the last few games that we've done for Madison Central? He just continues to get inside, draw the foul, and finish with his upper body strength.
With his left hand. As a matter of fact, how many times have we seen him score with his left hand like that?
Yeah, not many times.
But that was actually the better hand to do it. Shot is good. How about this? 8 for Central, nothing for Henry Clay, who has 19 wins. I'm a little surprised. Hersey brings it across the midcourt line. He is guarded by Cox. Gets it over to Warwick. Warwick, now to Mackey. Mackey in a corner to Hersey. Fakes the shot. Gets it over to Brown. Brown jump pass over to Mackey. Mackey down the lane, underhand scoop, got it. Nice underhand scoop layup. He stretched his arm out, had tremendous coordination to kind of flip it in. You have to be strong and athletic to do that. So it's 8-2 Central leads. Charlton on the wing, gets it up to Brown, looping past to Cozart. They knock it away, he picks it up, he goes up, no good. Good defense by Henry Clay. Warwick gets the rebounds, he's flying, going all the way down the court. No, knocked away by Central. Central steals. How about that? They double-teamed him, and it worked. Cox coming across the midcourt line. Cox on top to Brown. Gets it with Ray. Ray with his left hand. In the lane. Off balance. Goes up. Too hard. Rebound. Ray hands to Cozart. He's underneath. Triple team. Goes up. Got it. Mike,
too easy.
He was triple teamed.
Too easy. Triple team and still made it look easy.
10-2. Central in command early on in the first quarter. That's Hersey. Gets over to Brown. Coach's son, directing traffic between his legs, around the screen, stops his dribble. Warwick, long three, no good. Cozart goes up for the rebound. Cozart up to Cox across the midcourt line, left hand. Now he spins, now goes down the lane. Now he goes up, no good. Cozart with the rebound, loses the handle, taken away by Hersey. Henry Clay moving, Warwick out on top using his right hand, down the lane, goes up, no good. Rebound, Charlton. Charlton now coming back the other way. Charlton going quickly. Charlton in the lane. Charlton stops.
Oh, man.
Charlton pops.
The step back J by Charlton as the Blue Devils take a timeout. Let's take it with them. The Blue Devils down by 10, Alan Cutler. Back in 30 seconds on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting, WEKY, WKXO, and WBONTV.com.
Pulled pork, brisket, ribs, burgers, hand-cut steaks, prime rib. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue in Irvin. Whether you like your meat cooked low and slow or seared and sizzling, House of Q has just the thing to ignite your taste buds. Eat inside in the beautiful dining room or outside on the biggest patio in 4 counties. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue at 77 River Drive in Irvin.
On WBONTV.com, WEKY, and WKXO. Alan Cutler with the call as the Indians lead by 10. Could you have scripted a better start if you're Alan Feldhouse?
Great start. Henry Clay with the ball. Nice defense by Ray. Dives on the ball. The ball is loose. Diving on the floor is Cozart. 2 Henry Clay players are on top of him. It's clean and a jump ball. How about the big guy, Isaiah Cozart, diving on the floor to try to make the play?
Well, just getting ready to say that, you know, we were talking about him being a Mr. Basketball candidate. And I'm not saying that those other top candidates wouldn't have done that, but he's 6'7" and dove on the floor to get that basketball.
I thought that was a sweet play. That was a really sweet play. Henry Clay with the ball. Raymond Jackson gets over to Brown. Brown in the lane, underhand goes up, got it. He's really good.
Yeah, with Cozart contesting as well.
Keyston Brown, coach's son, scores, and it's 12-4 Central over Henry Clay. Charlton with the ball, just kind of taking his time. Warwick is guarding, man-on-man by both sides. Ray looping past Cozart. Bad pass off his hands. Cozart was off balance. Shouldn't have thrown the pass. Now to Brown for three. No good. He set his feet, still couldn't make it. Ball is bouncing around like knock hockey. You know, with bing, 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 pinball machine.
Yeah.
It goes out of bounds. I thought it was off Henry Clay. Apparently the referees disagree with me. Shocking.
Cozart.
Was it off Cozart?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my bad.
Looked like it was.
I thought it was off the Henry Clay kid. I trust your eyes better than mine. Henry Clay with the ball. Raymond Jackson, great track star. Gets it out to White.
Wow, pretty
White
shot.
is a shooter. I was told that White is a shooter and he'll shoot as soon as he comes in the game, and guess what he does? He pops it, and it's now 12-7. Central leads. He's kind of like their instant offense off the bench, and he showed it. Charlton out on top. Gets it to Brown. Brown's got it. He fires. Around no good. Warwick gets the rebound. Nobody for Central underneath. Warwick across the midcourt line. Warwick out on top. Warwick cuts to his right.
Man.
Still bouncing around. Cozart picks him up. This might be interesting. And Brown on the other side says, clear out. Let him go one-on-one on Cozart. Blocked by Cozart. Cozart with the block. Loose ball going out of bounds. Brown tries to save, and it should be Central's ball. So what they did was they said, get out of the way. I'm going to take Cozart one-on-one, and Cozart with the block.
Man, that was impressive. And Isaiah took that matchup personally because he knew that Warwick wanted to go against him. Warwick paid the price with the SWAT from the SWAT team himself, Isaiah Cozart.
Is that his second block?
Already.
123 on the season, 12-7, Central leads. That was a great play. That's a highlight kind of reel. Looping past to Cozart, good pass.
Yeah.
Smacked away by Raymond Jackson. He fouls him. Now, Raymond Jackson's interesting. He's a state champ in track. He can flat out fly. He's a tough defender, and he's probably going to play football in college.
Looks like he would be a good, maybe a little scat back, a little cornerback maybe.
Coach Brown was telling me that schools like Moorhead and Wofford are looking at him.
13-7 Indians lead as Cozart knocked down the first free throw. He has one more. It's big there for him to hit two in a row.
When he starts making his free throws, he's a totally different player. 14-7, Central leads, 2:25 to go in the first quarter, counting down. Brown to Warwick. Warwick out on top now to White. White over to Jackson. Down low, shot baseline. Hawkins, no good, out of bounds. It's Henry Clay's ball.
Two Indians there were nobody around, but besides Cole Brown and Quay Charlton, and each player tipped the ball out of bounds.
Can you see Felda saying, will you guys talk to each other? You think?
Communication is key.
Huge. Just
Even
like
for us.
You and I are such great communicators, aren't we? Brown between the legs. Brown has a screen from Hawkins, uses it down the lane, stops to Hawkins, who's now wide open for three. Too hard. Rebound, Charlton. I think Feldhaus would be okay with Hawkins taking those threes instead of Brown. Charlton down the lane. Charlton off balance. Charlton scores! Charlton off balance with the shot.
Warwick took one to the chin, kind of shaking it off as he comes back down the floor. Indians lead by 9.
16-7, Central in control. 100 seconds to go in the first quarter. Raymond Jackson out on top. Gets it over to White. White, I'm jealous of his hair. He's got a nice throw. That is a big throw to Jackson. Jackson to Warwick. Long three. Ooh, man. Sweet.
If he gets going, this game could get very interesting.
As an NBA three.
And still shaking off the hit from Charlton a couple of plays ago.
16-10, Central leads. Cox has to battle to get across the midcourt line. Jackson is all over him. Both teams with tough man-on-man. Out on top to Brown. Brown looking, Brown shooting. 15 feet, no good. Rebound to Henry Clay. Henry Clay getting some life at the end of the first quarter. Here's White. Comes down, stop and pop. Got it. White, who's a shooter, has hit 2 quick shots at 16-12 with 50 seconds to go in the quarter. Henry Clay is back in the game.
5 straight points for the Blue Devils.
Charlton to Cox. Down low to the big man. Double team, falling out of bounds. And he stepped out of bounds. What Henry Clay is doing, since they don't have the size, they're not worried about trying to stop Cozart up high. They're trying to mess with his hands because they can't stop him high. And a couple times they've gotten to him. 16-12. Central leads. Clay with the ball. Jackson has it. Directing traffic. Looks like they're holding for one shot the way they're just standing around. 23 seconds to go in the quarter. Now it's Hawkins. Hawkins to Jackson in the corner to Warwick. Long three. Got it again.
Man.
Oh, man. Woo! This kid is good. Like we were told, 16-15. Only a 1-point lead. Wasn't it 8-0 at one point, Central?
And it was a 9-point lead just a moment ago. It's an 8-0 run for Henry Clay.
5 seconds to go in the quarter. Charlton taking himself down the lane. Hanks goes up. Got it. Got it with 1 second to go, and that's the quarter. 18, Madison Central. 15, Henry Clay.
Your People's Bank scoreboard has the Indians on top by 3 back in 1 minute on WEKY, WKXO, and WBONTV.com.
In Estill County, if you want more than just good pizza, you want great pizza, Steam Engine Pizza Pub in downtown Irvin is the place to go. At Steam Engine, everything on the menu is handmade with the highest quality ingredients. From pizza to subs to pasta to salads, you'll find Steam Engine Pizza Pub at 206 Main Street in Irvin. You can order carryout or delivery at 606-723-9787 or online at steamenginepizzapub.com. Steam Engine Pizza Pub, Estill County's first string pizza.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
WEKY and WKXO. The Indians a 3-point lead after 1. Here is the voice of the Indians, Alan Cutler.
Good to visit with Kyle Macy in the commercial break. Second quarter, 18-15. Henry Clay trails Central. Cox with the ball. Cox stops his dribble, gets it to Charlton. Tough defense by both teams. Tough. Ray, long three. No good. He fired quickly. His feet were set, but he didn't look comfortable shooting it. Running is Henry Clay. It's Mackey. Over to Jackson. Jackson goes up. No good. Cozart has the rebound. No, he can't hold on to it. No, it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mackey.
Now Cozart takes one to the face.
Cozart did take one to the face. It must be my eyes. I thought it was off Mackey. Was it off Cozart? I'm 0 for 2.
We got to get you lower to the court.
Ah, that's why I told you I wanted to sit on the court. I'm old. I don't see well. Down low. Hawkins. Hawkins is a double-double machine. He's going to challenge Cozart. He's in trouble. Goes up, blocks. Third block by Cozart. He's not going to do that again.
Yeah, I just said think about it right before he did it. He did not think about it.
He didn't hear you, did he? Charlton out on top of the key, bouncing around, comes in the lane, hesitation dribble, between his legs, down the lane, goes up. Oh, my! Oh, my! Between his legs. And he was in total control when he did it. 20-15, Central leads. It's a well of a basketball game.
Yeah.
This is really good. Jackson. Now to Mr. Hare White. He's a good player. Quick shot. Man,
you talked about it. This kid is instant.
His hands weren't really set. He just fired that thing up so quick. He's really good. How does he not start? That's how good they are. 2017, Central over Henry Clay. Charlton, long looping pass to the big guy Cozart. Pass wasn't high enough. Stolen by Hawkins. Henry Clay with the ball. Jackson's pushing. There is White again. Got it again. Oh, my goodness.
This kid looks
He's
like
unbelievable.
Jamal Crawford in the NBA.
He's made 4 buckets, and I bet he hasn't played 4 minutes. It's 20-20. It was 8-0 Central, and they've come back. Cozart down low, 12 feet. Fall away. No good. Rebound Hawkins. Hawkins now to Brown. Brown, long pass. Up to White, who doesn't shoot it. Can you believe it? Gets it back to Brown between his legs. He falls down, gets it to Jackson. Jackson down on top. 20-20. Wow. It was 8-0 Henry Clay. 8-0 Central. And Henry Clay's come flying back. Jackson hesitates dribble. Down the lane. Goes up. Way off balance, but he's fouled. Cox hit him.
Now this is a good time to tell the folks that are watching us over on our Facebook page that eventually that is going to come to an end. Facebook is starting to do away with live broadcast on their Facebooks. So the easiest way to get our local sports broadcast, the sports show, some of the stuff that we do is to familiarize yourself with our website, WBONTV.com. Up in the upper right-hand corner of the website is a Watch Live button. Click on that, and the same exact video that you're watching over on the Facebook page will pop up. You can watch it on the website, watch it on the Roku channel, watch it over on YouTube, several different ways. But when Facebook puts an end to it, that will be the easiest way is to go to the website and search WBONTV.com. Click on the Watch Live button and watch live there.
Second shot by Jackson is good. 22 Henry Clay, Central 20. It is amazing how quickly Henry Clay's come back in this game. And as soon as they put White in the game, who shoots 39% from downtown, it's a different ball game.
Yeah, they're a different team offensively with him in the game.
Cozart down low, double teamed, spins, he's hit, goes up, right hand, got it. That was a tough shot. You know, he looks a little frustrated. I don't blame him. He's getting hit a lot.
Yeah.
And, you know, like a lot of big men, and I'm not complaining about the officials like you do, but a lot of big guys, for some reason, they allow you to hit them more than they should before they call a foul. Free throw is good. 3-point play and a big one, 23-20. Central regains the lead. 5:40 to go in the first half with my partner Michael Watkins. I'm Alan Cutler. Honored that you're joining us. Hersey out on top. Gets it over to Jackson. Jackson now to Ween, who's in the game. Now to Hersey. Hersey with his pass. Stolen by Cozart. Man, he deflected it and stolen it. Big guy's doing everything. Cox, hesitation dribble. He's out on top. He can't shake Hersey, so he's got to give it up. Gets it to Charlton. He thinks about it. Looping past to Cozart. He's double teamed. Going strong. Right hand. No good. Cozart gets the rebound. Fighting Henry Clay. He gets the ball, and it'll be a jump ball.
Coach Brown begging for a jump ball. He won't get it.
No! Michael, what happened was the official underneath the bucket called jump ball, but the official over here overruled him.
It was a close call.
Yes, it was.
Oh,
inside.
Wow.
Great play. Brown. Brown, again, how many times we've seen him doing it? Everybody pays attention to Cozart, and he sneaks underneath there and he gets the layup. I bet we've seen that 4 or 5 times this year. It's a really smart play, and it keeps on working, so do it. 25-22. Central now by 3. Up and back game. Brown around the screen.
Wow,
pass back to Ween, puts it up. No, he missed the easy shot. That's about as easy as he's going to get. And Daniel Brown, the coach, going, he's throwing his hands up in the air. Ray with a shot from the baseline. It's blocked, but he is fouled. 4:42 to go in the first half. 25-22 Central.
That's his first.
I think at halftime we're going to have some halftime festivities on the court as the Madison County Special Olympics, I believe, will play a game at halftime, a little simulated game whenever the halftime occurs. These two teams will head to the locker rooms, and the Madison County Special Olympics will play.
By the way, congratulations to Brandon Fritz. Last time he showed up, he was the athletics director.
Yeah.
Today, he is the principal. Local boy makes good. It's a great choice. He's about as ingrained in this community as you can be.
He is tribe, true and true.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Wish I said that. Second shot is in and out. Charlton with the rebound. How did he get that rebound? Goes up, no good. Fighting for the ball, going out of bounds. Last touch by Central.
And Cole Brown down, slow to get up. I think he may have took one to the shin. Kind of trying to shake it off as he gets up. Man, that young man's going to be so good. Such a good athlete for only a sophomore.
When he's a senior, he's going to be one of the better players in the state. You know what he did I like? He wouldn't look over at Feldhaus as if to say, Coach, don't even think about taking me out. I really like that. And Feldhaus didn't move.
What a
bounce pass. Beautiful bounce pass by Jackson, but Warwick can't convert. They whip it around. Long shot by White. No good. Now to Brown. Down the lane. Goes up. Yes. Nice drive by Brown. Keyston Brown, the coach's son, with a nice drive on the left side, used his right hand, 26-24, Central by a bucket. This is a dandy, Michael.
This team from Henry Clay has scorers all over the place.
They really
White, they got Hickey as well that can score. They've got Warwick. They got all kinds of scorers.
Central with the ball, looping pass down to Cozart. He's triple team, spins, goes up. How did he make that? He had no room. 3 guys were around him, and he made it. 28-24. Quick shot by Warwick. No good. He gets the rebound. Goes up. Yes.
No box
How about
out.
Warwick? Nobody boxed him out. And he's a lefty.
Yep.
He was on the left side, but it was better with his right hand, so he made the layup with his right hand. Michael, that was really good.
Kid can flat out score.
Prolific was the word Daniel Brown used, and he's right. Cozart foul line. He's hit. He's hit again. Ball knocked away. Picks it up. Throws it up, and he got it. He was hit. He was hit. He spun. One up. Banked it in, 30-26. Central over Henry Clay. A little over 3 minutes to go in the first half. Jackson has the ball on top between his legs, now bouncing around. That gets to Warwick. Warwick has a screen by Brown. He uses it. Now to Brown. He gets it back. He shakes, comes to his left, bouncing, gets it now to Hawkins. Hawkins to Jackson. Now Daniel Brown, the coach, is directing traffic, telling the guys to come out on top. They're calling a play. 2:50 to go in the first half. Brown, left hand, down the lane, turns, back. Hawkins, long 3. No good. Rebound, Central. No, stolen away by Jackson. Ball goes out of bounds.
They're going to call a foul on Cox.
Foul is on number 11, Leon Cox. That's his second.
Interesting. It looked like he did have his arm in there inside of the other arm of the opposing player. That may have been where the official blew the whistle for.
Yeah, but the official that blew the whistle had his back to him.
That's true.
Okay. I won't politic. I'll let you do that. Brown, baseline, long shot, way off. Rebound on the floor. Cox rips it away from Hawkins, who's bigger and stronger. 1-on-2. He's hesitation. He goes up. No good. Rebound, White. White is flying across the midcourt line. 3-on-2. Henry Clay has the advantage. Warwick from the corner.
Yeah.
No good. Foul by Brown. Brown went flying out to try to defend the three. He hit him. It's a good call.
The official is right there on it to call the foul, and that will send number 3 Warwick to the free throw line, where he's a 76% free throw shooter.
What do you think he weighs?
Man, 170. He's thin.
Yes.
I think 170 is
I think you're being generous.
Yeah.
He's a junior. He's got long arms. I mean, he could really fill out.
He kind of reminds me of Cam Fluker that plays for Scott County.
Well, that's
the same number.
He's skinnier, though.
A lot skinnier.
A lot skinnier. I think I was that skinny in 2nd grade. Actually, probably not. Man, he's got a touch.
He does. And him and White both can just stay in the gym range.
Second one is also good. 30-28.
Makes 2 out of 3 there.
Central leads by a bucket. Now there's a press coming on. Looping pass inbounds to Ray. Nice quick bounce pass to Charlton. 1-on-3. He's hit from behind. He gets knocked down. They don't call a foul. Jackson steals the ball coming the other way. Jackson gets it back. Now over the Warwick. Fakes. Cuts to his right. Comes in the lane. No. Out to Mackey. No. Rebound. Henry Clay. Warwick has it. Jackson says, I'll take it out on top. How did they not call a foul when Charlton got knocked down like that? Very interesting. Brown on top. Less than 2 minutes to go in the first half. Little shake and bake by Brown. Pulls up, 12 feet. Ooh, that's a sweet shot. That's the kind of shot you practice in the gym a ton. It's a really nice move. 30-30. Henry Clay is pressing. Charlton gets across the midcourt line, gets it in a corner to Ray. He's open. His shot, no good. Rebound Warwick. Man, for 170 pounds or whatever, he sure gets some rebounds. Cuts to his right. Thought about a step back 3. Doesn't take it. Whips it over the Brown. Long 3. Got it.
They got shooters all over the court. You've got to get out and pressure these guys.
And that was a quick shot, too. 33-30, Henry Clay. Full court presses on. Looping pass, court to Brown. They got to get across the midcourt line. They do to Ray. Ray down the lane, double teamed. He stopped, whip it around. Charlton, he's open for 3. In and out. Rebound Cozart. Can't hang on to it. They try to rip it away. He gets double teamed. Hawkins kind of grabs him. And now they're calling a jump ball?
A little late on that one, and Cozart, you get hit as much as he does, you're going to see some frustration that time. He had 2 guys hanging from each arm, and he just kind of laughed it off and said, guys, come on. He said, guys, come on, get off of me.
33-30, Henry Clay with the ball, they lead. 60 seconds to go in a half. Daniel Brown, the coach, taps his head, calling a play. His son Keaston on the right side, out on top to Warwick. Warwick has a screen, goes around it. Good defense by Brown, he stays with him. Step back, shot, no. Rebound Charlton. He just skied over Brown to take it away. He's flying, going all the way. Lays it up, good! First Charlton skies to take the rebound away from Brown. And then he just took off, makes the bucket, and he's fouled.
The hoop and harm has become a thing for Quay Charlton. He has done that so many times in the last few games. And what I like about him is his body control. He bounced off a defender there and was able to contort his body and still get the shot off.
Whoa, what was that word you used?
Contort. Is that not a real word?
No.
Okay. He okey-doked his body. Is that all right?
And what dictionary is okey-doke in?
The Michael Watkins urban slang.
Okay, I buy that. Free throw is no good, 33-32. Henry Clay with the ball, they lead. Here's White, 12 feet, got it.
He missed. He has been on fire tonight.
You know, we have official stats up here. He might be the leading scorer. 35-32, 20 seconds to go in the first half. Pass to Brown. Brown to Ray. Baseline, beats his man. 10 feet around, no good. Ball is tapped around, taken by Hawkins. He just took it away from Central. 2-on-1 break. There's White, goes up, got it. Nice break by Henry Clay in the cross-court bounce pass. It really was nice. 37-32, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Charlton, 30 feet, got it.
Huge.
Got it. At the buzzer. 37, Henry Clay, 35. Madison Central, what a game. Sam.
All right, Coach, you guys came out with a bang. You got an 8-0 lead, but now White's been on fire. So what are your thoughts? How will you contain him in the second half?
I mean, they're shooting. I mean, they're hitting good shots. I mean, they're hitting good shots. We've hit some good ones, too. I mean, both teams, I think, are playing pretty well. Offensively, we just got to get a hand up a little harder on those three-point shots and those medium-round jumps. I mean, they got a good team. It's a good team. It should be. And we just want to have 3 minutes to go. We want it to be anybody's game, and hopefully the home court advantage will carry us.
It's gone back and forth, and of course they're a little deeper than you are. Are you worried about that at all?
Everybody's deeper than we are, so there's nothing we can do about that. We just got to go with it.
All right, Coach, good luck. All right, we're going to take a 3-minute commercial break, and when we come back, we will hear all the halftime statistics from Michael and Alan right after this message.
Auto accidents happen to all of us, and it can be a very stressful time. Let Renfro's Collision make the repair process easier for you. They have the training and equipment to repair your vehicle back to pre-accident condition. You have the right to choose your repair facility, so why not choose the one who works for you and not the insurance company? Your family safety is our #1 concern. Renfro's Collision, 22 years of excellent service, and that's not by accident.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Give us a call to get a quote today, and my team will be on their way.
Whether you're looking to insure your home or your auto or insuring your business, think State Farm Insurance and Jerry Goebel. Jerry and his team are on your side in every situation.
When you call Jerry Goebel State Farm, you don't just get me.
And me.
Me too. And me.
And me.
And me.
And this one.
So give us a call today and get a quote, and my team will be on their way.
Hometown Dental in Richmond has been serving the people of Madison County for many years. Now when you go to Hometown Dental, you can get everything you need under one roof because Hometown Dental now offers orthodontics. Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. Check out their website, hometowndentalrichmond.com, to learn about their services and staff at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive, Suite A in Richmond. Mention this ad and get free x-rays or $100 off Zoom whitening treatment at Hometown Dental.
It's been a busy year, so what's on your to-do list?
Serious house hunting, home improvement projects, or maybe a new car or a boat for summer on the lake. For more than a century, your neighbors at Cumberland Valley National Bank have been helping turn plans into reality. Stop by any of CVNB's 3 branch locations in Richmond or Berea and find the right personal, vehicle, or home loan that fits your budget and meets your needs. CVNB, helping turn plans into reality for more than a century. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Your home is more than an architectural structure. Often it's an extension of who you are, your personality, style, and values. That's why selling it can be an emotional experience, but it can also be exciting and rewarding. Hi, I'm Cindy, and I can guide you through the process of selling your home. And I can also help you sell your farm or commercial property. Go to cindyhouserealtor.com. After exploring my website, give me a call and I'll show you why I'm the right house for your next home. And be sure to look for me around town.
Back here at Madison Central High School on the Bishop's Small Engine Repair Halftime Show at Bishop's. The variety of outdoor power equipment is second to none. Visit bishopsmallenginerepair.com and search all the latest brands at North Estill Avenue in Richmond. I'll tell you what, got some cool things going on the court right now as the Madison County Special Olympics. A few of their Madison County basketball players squaring off with some high school players from Madison Central. Kind of cool thing they're doing here, Alan, as the halftime statistics are being brought to you by White & Associates CPAs. Visit White & Associates PSC.com to find out more about what White & Associates CPAs can do for you. The accounting of the stats here with Alan.
Speaking of White, instant offense that we've been talking about, he didn't play 9 minutes. He's got 14 points. He was instant. He changed the game.
Yeah.
Off the bench, he was 6 of 7 from the field. He and Warwick are the two main guys in Brown. He's got 14. Warwick has 10, and Brown has 9. None of that is surprising. overall, Henry Clay is shooting 41%. Charlton, I thought, had the best half that we've seen when we've done games. He had 16 points. He had 5 rebounds, 2 turnovers. It's okay. But 16 points to hit that beautiful pull-up 3 from about 30 feet at the buzzer. 7 of 9 from the field. It was huge. Cozart has 11 points, 5 rebounds, 2 blocks, an assist, a turnover. So, he's getting his normal numbers. He averages 21 and 13.
Yeah.
So he's on pace for that. I think he got frustrated a few times when I think he got hit. They didn't call him. It was 8-0 Central, and Henry Clay was way behind. White comes in the game, and this kid, absolutely instant offense.
He caught fire, and he was the main reason that Henry Clay was able to kind of come back. He carried them. They had a couple of different 8-0 runs. But I'll tell you what, one thing that I think the Indians struggle with at times is getting the ball inside to Isaiah Cozart. The last 3 minutes, he didn't touch the ball unless he was getting a rebound. They did not look for him. Henry Clay started to press, and when they did that, the Indians started to kind of force up some quick shots and not run their offense, and they stopped looking inside to Isaiah, which, if it were me, I know that this team has got some different options, but I feel like Isaiah should touch the ball at least every other time down the floor.
I agree. There was some difficulty getting the ball, and you've heard me say many times we've done games together, oftentimes the pass is better than the shot, because if you get Cozart the ball where he's comfortable, he's going to score. Well, they had difficulty getting the pass in, and part of that is a credit to Henry Clay. They're quickly double and triple teaming him, and what they're doing is they're swiping at his hands, which is the smart thing to do, and it's very, very effective. One of the things that I like, Henry Clay has two turnovers, Madison Central 4. So with all this pressure defense, both teams are really handling the ball very, very well. Here's the stat that is kind of surprising. Can you believe that Henry Clay has out-rebounded Madison Central 21-15?
That's impressive. Because, well, I think a lot of that is the fact that the Indians have missed more shots. Henry Clay hasn't missed many of them, and they've had a few chances where they've missed some of these long shots, and they've gotten a long rebound and gotten a few offensive rebounds because of that.
But Central is shooting 50% from the field. Henry Clay is shooting 41%. Maybe the most impressive number, Warwick, at 170 pounds or 165, he's got 6 rebounds. He leads everyone with 6 rebounds.
Yeah.
Man, he's an impressive young man. I know I'd be doing with him. He'd be eating cheeseburgers 5 times a day.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm hungry right now. That sounds good.
Cheeseburger, 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 cheeseburger. I mean, you got to put some weight on him.
Yeah, he's one of those kids, too, though. He just shows up. He's a basketball player.
Yes, he is.
He's one of those kids that can score from anywhere, and he just wants to play ball. Put him out there, let him do some work. Now, we did have somebody over on our Facebook feed, Jeremy Wash, says, hey, show Central's band during the break. Well, we could do that, but their band is currently sitting over there eating some nachos and cheese right now. They're not really performing at the half because of the Special Olympics little basketball game going on, and these kids are having fun out there.
And they're doing a
playing
really nice
tough,
job,
playing
too.
hard, loose ball right there. There's only, I think, 10 seconds left in the half or in the game for these guys. So pretty cool thing that Central is doing is that 3 almost goes in. 9 seconds left to play. See if we can get a last-second shot off here. Loose ball, and that'll do it. Cool thing they're doing there here at Madison Central to give these kids some pub.
Yep.
And this is an actual basketball team. The Madison County Special Olympics has competitions. This team will actually play basketball versus other counties.
I can see that.
Special Olympics teams. So kind of cool
I can see them winning games too. Also, the other thing, where the band is now and where our camera is, they're right behind a bucket that's up high, and we would not be able to see a large portion of the band because of where the bucket is on the other side. So, but the band here is spectacular.
Oh, yeah.
So please understand why we can't do that.
We are live on WBONTV.com, on WEKY, and on WKXO. And folks, don't forget that coming soon, we will be doing away with our Facebook live feeds. And if you are watching on Facebook right now and are experiencing some buffering or latency, be sure to check out our YouTube stream of this game as well. YouTube features a smoother streaming service that may just enhance your viewing. And the Indians taking on Henry Clay tonight. We'll take a 3-minute commercial break, and when we come back, the second half from Richmond, back in 3 minutes on WEKY, WKXO, and WBONTV.com.
At People's Bank, we do it all, from personal banking to business banking and lending services. And unlike some other banks, we make all decisions locally. When you don't have time to wait, count on us. People's Bank is the perfect fit for your busy life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
People's Bank with lots of locations to serve you. Give them a call at 986-6860 and check them out online, whitakerbank.com.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care are only $15. DOT and CDL physicals are just $55. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Berea Walmart is open every day from 9 till 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care Centers, here when you need us.
Entrepreneurs have passion and a lot of determination. They also know that a trusted support team is essential for success. Your neighbors at Cumberland Valley National Bank know a lot about working with small business owners, offering a range of loan and leasing opportunities as you develop, build, and grow your company. Stop by your local CVNB in Richmond or Berea or visit cvnb.com and let's talk business. CVNB, helping turn plans into reality for more than a century. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
At EKU, you'll learn to take a broader view of your world. But we also understand it's the details that shape the big picture. So go ahead, play with fire, think on your feet, or touch the sky. Here, you'll be a part of something new, something big, something beautiful. Be a colonel. Your time is now.
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
Linux of Richmond is your one-stop for truck and vehicle upgrades. Want to give your vehicle a makeover? Linux of Richmond has you covered. Along with our industrial leading bed liners, we also carry a full line of truck and vehicle accessories. This includes our Truck Gear brand bed covers, as well as WeatherTech accessories, gooseneck, fifth wheel, and bumper type hitches. We also provide vehicle undercoating and rust proofing. And don't forget about our many commercial and industrial applications, along with our Spartex flooring system as well. Check us out at 238 North Keeneland Drive in Richmond.
Back here on a cold night in Richmond, and the Indians trail by 2. The third quarter about to begin. Thank you for tuning into the Bishop Small Engine Repair halftime show on the stations so following for broadcasting WEKY, WKXO, and WBON TV. Indians trail by 2. Here is Alan Cutler.
37-35, Central trails after jumping out to an 8-0 lead. Cox across the midcourt line. Central went with 5 players except for Preston Roberts playing less than a minute in the first half. So Iron Men from Central, not that surprises anybody. Charlton baseline. Charlton in the lane, stops, spins, can't get his shot off. Back to Ray. Ray fakes. Ray with his left hand pass to Cozart. Bad pass stolen by Brown. Looping pass to Warwick. Goes up. Good. Man, he's an athlete.
Yeah, he's good.
He's like Spider-Man the way he went up like that. 39-35, Henry Clay. Henry Clay with some tough defenses. Cox gets it across the midcourt line. Hershey is all over him down to Cozart. He's double teamed, gets it back to Cox in the lane. Cross-court pass. Brown, baseline, got it.
Good ball movement.
They need him to do something because he was a little cold in the first half. You're right about that. Good passing. 39-37, Henry Clay with the lead and the ball. Hershey around his screen. By the foul line, long three for Brown. Got it.
Got to get out quicker. A good kind of double staggered screen on that opposite side of the court, and Charlton went underneath it, allowing Brown to knock down the three-pointer.
42-37, Henry Clay leads. Pass by Charlton, deflected by Brown, picked up by Ray. Over now to Ray, who gets it back to Cox. Down low to Cozart, goes up, got it. Cozart took his time, couldn't get double teamed. They couldn't get there quick enough, so it was just one man, so he beat him 42-39.
Beat him.
You agree?
What?
He beat him.
Oh, he did.
Oh,
he did.
yeah. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Blocked by Cozart. Hersey went in the lane, and Cozart gets his third block. Flying the other way is Brown, knocked out of bounds from behind by Mackey. It'll be Central ball.
That time, Cozart just waited down low, was patient, and the offensive player basically just came right into him. An easy block for Isaiah.
Central with the ball. Charlton, quick shot. Got it.
Man, beautifully drawn up out of bounds play.
You know, Central's really good at out of bounds plays. Not that it surprised you with Alan Feldhaus being the coach. 42-41. Henry Clay with the lead in the ball. Brown out on top. You got to guard him 25 feet. He's got a great handle. Left hand and right hand between his legs. Bounces around like it's nothing. He's much bigger than his dad was in high school. Goes around the screen. In the lane. Shovels it back to Hersey. No good. To Hawkins. No good. Rebound Charlton. Charlton coming up the right side. Good defense by Hersey, who picks him up. Charlton with his left-hand dribble. Stops it to Cozart. Turns. Puts it up. Got it. Nice soft touch by Cozart. It sort of touched the first rim and went forward and went in 43-42.
Indians back in front.
Brown. Long three. Around. No good. Rebound. Hawkins goes up. Blocked. And they call a foul.
Cozart that time pointing at himself, and he did. He forgot to box out Hawkins. He kind of just stood there, waited for the rebound. Hawkins went and got it, and Cozart turned around. You don't see him make many mistakes. That was one there.
He really doesn't make many mistakes. Harris Hawkins' first shot is good. He averages 14 points and 9 rebounds a game. Has had a lot of double-doubles this year. How about this? He's a 6'3 senior. He's going to play NAIA ball somewhere probably. Has 33 on his ACT.
Wow.
I did that when I took it 4 times. Add them all up.
Add them all up, yeah.
That's impressive. 33 in the ACT. Tough player. His coach says he can't jump a lick, but gets all these rebounds. Press is on as Henry Clay leads by 1. Central breaks the press. Cox across the midcourt line, looping pass baseline to Cozart. Can't get the shot.
Wow.
Nice pass, Brown. Puts it up, puts it in. Nice pass by Cozart. Yep. Brown moved without the ball, beat his defender, got the pass and the layup. Good pass by Cozart, but a better move by Brown to move without the ball, which he does very well. 45-44 Central. Henry Clay with the ball. Brown out on top. Gets it over to Hawkins. Hawkins now to Jackson. Jackson to Brown. On the wing, goes around the screen. Gets it back to Hawkins. He shoots. Got it.
Pretty shot. He's got range. Not sure if he's got 3-point range, even though he shot a couple of those tonight, but he has got the capability of bringing Cozart out from the paint.
That's the first time he's looked good on a shot tonight. He was 0 for 6 in the first half. And they left him open. He kept on firing. 46-45 Henry Clay. Up and back we go. Central with the ball. Pass to Cozart. Triple team, then he's fouled.
You got to keep feeding Isaiah. You know, the eventual double team is going to come, but he is so good at throwing out of it. You've got to feed him the basketball and allow him to kind of run the offense from inside the paint.
First foul by Henry Clay in the half. You know what I like? As tough as the defense is on both sides, not a lot of fouls.
Yeah.
It's just tough, hard, old school defense. Inbounds. Brown. Yes! What a really good pass by Cox. He looked at Cozart. Brown just stood there. He was about 5 feet away, flipped the ball, and he put up the shot so quick, Henry Clay couldn't do anything. 47-46. Central, long shot, Hawkins, no. Rebound. How did he get the ball? How did White get the ball? It's out of bounds, off on Henry Clay. No, now they're saying it's off on, yes, Henry Clay's Jackson.
Coach Brown, very animated down here on the sideline. He thought it was definitely in Henry Clay basketball, but the Indians catch a break with a 1-point lead.
So do Henry Clay players. 47-46 Central. 3:50 to go in the third quarter. It's a whale of a basketball game. Henry Clay with 19 wins. Madison Central with 11. Charlton on the side. Shake and bake. In the lane. Goes up. Off balance. Good. Charlton having a great game. Now it's Warwick. Down the lane. Blocked by Cozart. Rebound Hawkins. Blocked by Cozart. Are they going to call a foul on Hawkins?
On
Cozart?
They call it on Cox. Yeah, Cox was underneath of Hawkins on the rebound.
Okay.
And Cozart got him up top with the block, but Cox got him down low with the body.
See, that's the old, you've got Cozart, don't foul.
Yeah.
Let Cozart do his thing. Hawkins' first shot is good.
But Cozart coming over for the first block attempt forced Cox to come down to try to help with the rebound. Kind of wrong place, wrong time.
Harris Hawkins again. Shot is short, loose ball. Hawkins gets it. Henry Clay keeps the ball. Warwick's got it wide open for three.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He won't miss many of those.
No, he was just wide open because of the way the loose ball was off the offensive rebound. And now Henry Clay leads 50-49. A little over 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Cox across the midcourt line. They break the press. Gets it to Brown. Brown to Cozart. Bad pass. Deflected. Stolen by Brown. Long pass up to Hawkins. Goes up. Good. That's a beautiful play by Henry Clay. Hawkins flying without the ball. He was running as hard as he could, and Brown with a great pass. You talk about sharing the ball and looking for your teammate. Hawkins just sprinted. As soon as Henry Clay got the ball, boom, he took off. I mean, just a wonderful play by Henry Clay.
Henry Clay outworking the Indians right now on both ends of the floor, and Hawkins had a chance to cap off a three-point play and make this a 4-point lead. 7-0 run. 7-0 run now for Henry Clay.
Henry Clay's good. There's a reason why they're 19-4. How's that for an obvious statement?
They just played Trinity last week and lost by 2.
58-49, pressing in the backcourt. They break it. Central now in the corner. It is Charlton bouncing around, looking for Cozart. Gets it to Cozart. They try to triple team him. Cross-court pass to Cox. He goes baseline, can't get a shot. Bounce pass to Cozart. Underneath, they knock him down, and there's a foul.
This may be the most physical I've ever seen a team be with Cozart. And Hawkins is not the biggest kid.
But he's strong.
But he's being very, very physical with Isaiah. And credit Cozart for keeping his cool. And it's nothing malicious, nothing dirty. It's just being a very physical player, which is what Hawkins is.
This is tough, clean basketball on both sides. First free throw is good. I tell you what, if Hawkins was 6'8", he'd be a monster.
He would. He would be a small, poor man's Chuck Hayes, I think.
If he was 6'8", like that.
Yeah.
Shoots better than Chuck Hayes. Sorry, Chuck, it's the truth. Second shot is no good. 53-50 Henry Clay. Jackson down the lane. Jackson can't get the shot. Jackson's smart. He takes it out on top to start it again. Very smart move by Raymond Jackson, the track star. He's now playing point. Guarded by Cox. Out on top. Less than 2:30 to go in the third quarter. 53-50. Henry Clay. Up to Hawkins. Hawkins by the circle. Cross-court pass to Warwick. Just bad pass.
He was 5 feet from where he was throwing it.
And he whipped it hard.
And Warwick wasn't ready for it.
Nope.
It's like when I set you up for a good joke and you let me down with the punchline. You got to be better than that.
Oh, sorry about that. Not my first mistake of the night. 50-50. Henry Clay hesitates to dribble by Cox. He's double teamed. He's in trouble. Gets it up now to Brown, and there's a foul. And I think
that may have been the lightest foul we've seen tonight.
And the referee bailed out Central on that.
That would have been an easy 2 points for Henry Clay.
I wonder how many times Daniel Brown says, I wish I was as big as my son. He was not very big in high school. Tell you what, he could flat out, leading scorer in the state. He could flat out shoot, I mean, deep. Central with the ball, 53-50. Henry Clay by 3. Out on the wing, Ray. Out on top to Brown. Looping pass to Cozart. No good. Deflected. Stolen by Henry Clay. Hersey has it. He's pushing. Left hand. Across the midcourt line. Central, of course, gets back, so they can't get anything easy. There's a whistle.
Timeout. 30-second timeout by the Blue Devils. Let's take one with them. Indians down by 3. Back in 30 seconds on WEKY, WKXO, and WBONTV.com.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in Central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
.edu. Back in Richmond on a very cold night. Alan, are you ready for the snow that's coming in?
No. By the way, Peter Vesey is one of the great basketball writers of all time. Now, everybody knows James Harden, if you follow basketball, doesn't pass the ball to anyone. So he writes, no mystery where James Harden plans to spend his golden years at an unassisted living home. That's pretty good.
That is a pretty good one.
He was one of the great writers of his time. Very, very sarcastic.
James Harden is perfect for today's NBA, too.
Ooh. He does not know how to pass.
Nope.
But
He can shoot and not play defense.
And it's amazing. No, his defense is better than it used to be. Anyway, 53-50. Henry Clay with the ball, going down the lane is Jackson. His shot off balance, but he's fouled.
Madison Central down by 3 to a minute 32 to play in the third quarter. If you're Alan Feldhouse, what do you want to see from your team before this quarter ends?
Do a better job of getting the ball to Cozart where he can handle it. The passing to him tonight, there are some nights it's really good by the Central players. It has not been good tonight. Just hasn't. Now, a lot of that I think you got to give credit to Henry Clay.
Yeah.
Their defense is very good. And as you had mentioned, Henry Clay's got a lot of guys that can put the ball in the bucket. Second shot is good, 54-50, Henry Clay. Charlton double team, puts the ball over his head, bounce past the Brown. He puts it on the floor, back to Charlton. They better hurry up. He's double teamed over to Brown, better hurry, gets it across the line to Cozart, into Cox. Cox didn't look for a shot, gets it to Charlton for 3. Bingo!
That's big, wide open.
Now he's got more than 20. We don't have the official book, but he's got more than 20. 54-53. That was a big shot. You're right. Henry Clay with the ball. Hawkins fires.
Man.
Quickly. He gets his own rebound. Hangs, goes up. Got it.
We talked about him bringing Cozart away from the basket. That time he done it and just beat Cozart to the loose ball after he missed a 3. This kid, he struggled. You said 0 of 6 in the first half.
0 of 6 in the first half, and most of his shots were wide open.
He's like 0 of 5 from 3 tonight. He is continuing to fire them up, so he must have the green light. Tonight they're just not falling.
I was surprised how much he kept on shooting in the first half. But, you know, Daniel Brown's the kind of coach, if he knows you can shoot, he's not going to pull it. So
Hawkins playing much better here in the second half, especially on defense, where he has been very physical with the Indians' big man Cozart.
Tell you what, I bet both he and Cozart are really sore after this game. There have been some bumps and bruises. 3-point play is good. And he's coming out for a minute. Dorian Harden comes in the game.
4-point lead for Henry Clay here in Richmond as the Indians have the basketball.
The press is on. It's bothered Central. Preston Rogers is in the game over to Charlton. Charlton guarded by Jackson. He better hurry across the midcourt line. His court-cross pass deflected, stolen by Henry Clay. It's Mackey in the lane, kicks it out. Warwick, there's a foul. It's a charge. When he threw the ball, Mackey, he ran into a Central defender. Had he thrown it a step earlier, it would have been a wide-open shot by Warwick. He just lost control. Not a really good play. 57-53, 48 seconds to go in the quarter.
And that would have been good money that Warwick, wide open, knocks it down.
Absolutely. Central with the ball. Henry Clay has the lead. Preston Rogers now in the game. He gets it inbounds. Roberts in the game. Excuse me. Now with Charlton. Puts it between his legs. Gets it across the midcourt line. Stops his dribble. Looping past to Charlton. Cross court to Ray. Nice fake. Fires. Short. Rebound Charlton. Cozart, yes. You know, I have the feeling Cozart getting beat to the boards on the last play by Hawkins inspired him, because he was like, if this rebound's coming to this side, I own it. That's a big play by Cozart.
He almost had a tip dunk.
Yes.
He was up there high enough for it, but just couldn't kind of gather it and slam it home.
Well, he jumped a little early, and the ball kind of hung on the rim.
He does that a lot, though. He jumps early a lot, but he's so athletic that he's able to kind of hang up there for a minute.
His free throw is very weak, 57-55. Henry Clay with the ball and the 2-point lead. 20 seconds to go in the third quarter, probably last shot time. Warwick has it on top. Gets over to Hersey. Hersey now to Jackson. They're just killing some clock. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Warwick has it. Let's see if they spread out, which they do. He's going to go one-on-one on Brown. Goes in the lane. Cross-court pass. Hawkins blocked by Cozart. Cozart flying out of nowhere. He was in the paint. He came out and just swatted that away. That's a great block by Cozart. My unofficial stats, I think he's got 4.
Yeah.
Well, the average is 6.
Well, he's got 3 this quarter. I don't know how many he had at halftime.
He had 2 at the half.
So he got 5.
You sure? Okay, I trust you. Did I really say that where it's been recorded?
It's early.
Okay. It's a well of a basketball game, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Brown, off balance, long shot. Ooh, almost. That's the end of the third quarter. Henry Clay, 57. Madison Central, 55.
Indians trail by 2 as we go to the fourth on the People's Bank scoreboard, folks. Don't go anywhere. A good one coming your way on the stations of Rolling for Broadcasting, WEKY, WKXO, and WBON TV.com.
Lennox of Richmond is your one-stop for truck and vehicle upgrades. Want to give your vehicle a makeover? Lennox of Richmond has you covered. Along with our industrial-leading bed liners, we also carry a full line of truck and vehicle accessories. This includes our Truck Gear brand bed covers, as well as WeatherTech accessories, gooseneck, fifth wheel, and bumper-type hitches. We also provide vehicle undercoating and rust proofing. And don't forget about our many commercial and industrial applications, along with our Spartex flooring system as well. Check us out at 238 North Keeneland Drive in Richmond.
Entrepreneurs have passion and a lot of determination. They also know that a trusted support team is essential for success. Your neighbors at Cumberland Valley National Bank know a lot about working with small business owners, offering a range of loan and leasing opportunities as you develop, build, and grow your company. Stop by your local CVNB in Richmond or Berea, or visit cvnb.com and let's talk business. CVNB, helping turn plans into reality for more than a century. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
In Richmond, two of the top 20 teams in the state squaring off, and a big 11th region matchup as well, a potential 11th region tournament matchup here tonight.
Absolutely. Coaches that are dear friends, Daniel Brown and Alan Feldhaus, 57-55 with Michael Ace Watkins. I'm Alan Cutler. Honored that you're tuning into us. Raymond Jackson, the track star, brings it across the midcourt line. Looping pass down to Hawkins, who played terrific third quarter. To Brown, left hand, bounce pass, knocked away by Cozart, picked up though by Warwick. Warwick now bouncing around, and Henry Clay's going to start again. Brown's on him. Warwick cuts to his right, gets it over to Hawkins. Hawkins spinning around, in trouble. Now to Warwick, who's almost at the midcourt stripe. So Henry Clay starting again. Warwick is bouncing around. Now to Brown. Brown cuts to his left. Gets it over to Jackson. Jackson to Warwick. Warwick moves really well without the ball. Now to Hawkins. Good defense by Central. To instant offense, White. White to Jackson. Jackson to Brown. Brown's on the wing. Guarded by Charlton. Gets it over to Hawkins. Real good defense by Central. Warwick uses a screen. Good defense by Central. Down the lane. Yes, he went down the lane and he blew by Central's defense that had been so tough, and he got a really easy layup that hurts. 59-55, less than 7 minutes to go in the game.
Great defense for a literal full minute, and at the end let an easy layup get by.
It's like they got tired. Cozart, double team, down low. Cross-court pass deflected, but he is hit.
Coach Brown with his hands up in the air.
Like, what is that?
The foul is on number 32, Travis Hawkins. That's his second.
Only the second foul on Hawkins. That is the 6th foul on Henry Clay. Madison Central has 5. Inbounds to Brown. That inbounds play they use so much. His shot goes up. It is blocked. Loose ball picking up by Henry Clay. Jackson flying over to Warwick. Wing for 3. No good. Rebound. Cozart rips it away from Hawkins. He was fouled. They don't call it. Charlton comes across the midcourt line. Hesitates dribble. Right hand. Stops. And a charge. He used his form a little bit. Good call by the refs.
It was a good call. He's got away with that a few times tonight, and that one may have been the one that they didn't need to call. The other times probably should have called the foul.
Yeah, but he was off balance. That's why they called it. If he's not off balance, they probably don't call it. It's like he couldn't decide what he was doing, passing or going all the way. It happens. Warwick around a screen, out on top, bouncing around, crossover dribble, down the lane, goes up. Cozart can't block it. Shot's no good. Hawkins has it. Blocked by Cozart. Block number 6. Central has the ball. Charlton across the midcourt line. Charlton on the wing. Charlton guarded by Jackson. Out on top to Brown. Looping pass to the big guy. Big guy in the lane. Turns. Spins. Hits. Goes up. Got it. Got it. How did he make that shot? Isaiah Cozart was hit. They grabbed his arm. He went up with his right hand, not his left hand. How did he make that shot?
He got hit, and he was falling down to the ground, which is hard for him because he's got to go up a lot further with it than when he's falling. Fell down, laid it up, and soft touch as it falls through the net. And a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play for the Indians' big man.
Doesn't get it. 59-57. You know, he was good at first with his free throws, and after that he got cold. Warwick, nice shot. No good. Rebound. Hawkins. Oh, no. He just gets the offensive rebound. He is what you call one of those garbage players that you can't stand unless he's on your team, and he has played a wonderful second half for Henry Clay. 61-57. Henry Clay leads. Charlton, baseline. Brown looking for Cozart. Cozart has it. Double team. Spins to Cox. He doesn't like to shoot from the outside. Gets over to Charlton. Now he gets to Cozart down low. Turns. Baseline shot. Short. Rebound Harris, knocked away by Cozart. Picked up by Cox. Nice play by Cozart, knocking the ball loose. In the corner, Brown. Shot. No. Rebound Cozart takes it away from two Henry Clay players. He goes up, knocks into a Henry Clay player, but he was fouled.
Cozart that time went and got that rebound. There were two Henry Clay people in his way. And
he didn't care.
He bumped both of them out of the way, got the rebound, and will now have the 1-and-1. Now, the free throw struggles have been a real thing for Isaiah Cozart. We need two big ones right here for the Indians. Big man down by 4 and 5:13 to play in the fourth quarter.
You know, Cozart averages 21 and 13 and 6 block shots. First free throw is good. He shoots 61% from the field, but only 57% from the free throw line. If he has one weakness in his game, that's it.
And 57% for a big man is not even really awful. It's been a lot worse than that, but
it's not good.
For him who gets there so often, you got to be better than that.
I think eventually he's going to get much better at it.
Yeah, he's got a good touch.
Well, he sometimes doesn't. The second one is good. Sometimes his release point isn't the same. But I'll bet you when he's through with Western Kentucky, he's closer to 70%. It will not surprise me. Brown has the ball. He kind of slips, collides with Charlton. They call this foul on Charlton. Charlton goes, "What did I do?" Feldhouse doesn't like the call. Charlton was just standing there. Brown had got a little off balance, kind of tied up, and he fell into Charlton. They called the foul into Charlton.
You know, we were discussing the officiating early on.
Be nice.
And now
they
are starting to call a lot tighter for some reason.
No, they are. You're right. Wait a second. Did I say you're right twice tonight?
Yeah. You weren't sipping on anything before the game, were you?
No, maybe I should have. I did tell you I wasn't feeling well, didn't I?
Big miss there. That explains it.
Okay. 61-59. Central with the ball. They trail by a bucket. Looping past to Cozart. Deflected, but he gets it. Baseline. Spins. Right hand. Goes up. No. Rebound Brown. Takes it away from two Henry Clay people, but no. Taken away by Hawkins. He's ridiculous. The loose balls he picks up. Hawkins now top of the key. Can't get the shot. Warwick around the screen. Warwick out on top. Warwick now slows it down. A little over 4:30 to go in the game. 61-59. Well of a game. Instant offense, White out on top. Gets over to Jackson. Jackson to Warwick. Fakes a shot. Cozart's guarding him. He's bouncing around. Gets to Hawkins. Hawkins now on top, taking his time. Left-hand dribble. Gets over to Brown. Brown takes a deep breath. Flips it across to Jackson. If I didn't know better, they were stalling. And I don't think they are, but they're playing like it. White bounce past to Hawkins. Hawkins over to Warwick. It's just a weave not doing anything. Now he drives. He goes up. No good. Rebound White. He goes up. No good. Cozart, I don't think he blocked it, but he sort of, I'm not going to say scared, but he made White uptight with the shot.
On both those layups by Warwick and White, Cozart didn't get a piece of it, but he made both of them know he was there.
And he had to be very active to get to both sides to do it.
Timeout by Henry Clay. A full timeout as they lead by 2. 4:05 to play in the fourth quarter. We'll take a 1-minute commercial break and come back for the final 4 minutes of this one. Back in 1 minute on WEKY, WKXO, and WBONTV.com.
At EKU, you'll learn to take a broader view of your world. But we also understand it's the details that shape the big picture. So go ahead, play with fire, think on your feet, or touch the sky. Here, you'll be a part of something new, something big, something beautiful. Be a Colonel. Your time is now.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
For your WBONTV.com, WEKY, WKXO, Henry Clay on top by 2, 4:05 to play. Here's Alan Cutler.
Clay with the ball. Jackson out on top. Gets it to Brown. Brown cuts to his right. Hesitation dribble down the lane. Lefty layup. No good. Rebound. Here's the guy. Does it again.
Man.
Harris Hawkins. How does he get that? Well, Cozart was making a defensive play, so Hawkins then sneaks in and gets the easy layup because Cozart was making sure Brown missed the shot, which he did. 63-59. Henry Clay with the lead. Cozart has the ball. Gets it on top to
Big
Ray.
shot.
For three. Got it.
Needed that one.
That's the first time he's really set his feet tonight. 63-62.
And he's had some good looks.
Yes, he has, but he hasn't really set his feet. Clay with the ball in a 1-point lead. Jackson out on top, gets it to Ward. Little shoulder fake, cuts to his right, doesn't do anything. Now to White. Stop and pop. Oh, man.
He's so smooth.
Oh, man. That was like butter. 65-62, a 15-foot shot that barely touched the net. It was that good. Henry Clay with the lead. Now Jackson deflects the ball from Charlton.
Lazy
Jackson
pass.
steals the pass. Yes, it was. Warwick on the right side, bouncing with his dribble. Good defense by Brown. Warwick can't shake him that time. Gets it out to Jackson. 2:49 to go in the game. 3-point lead. Henry Clay with the lead in the ball. They're taking their time now. Clock is their friend. Warwick bouncing around. It's getting real quiet in the gym. You can feel the tension coming up. Coach Brown calls a play for Henry Clay. Warwick 15 feet. Central player is down. They better call a timeout.
They call it travel. White knocked down the three as well, as Cole Brown is slow to get up, and Feldhouse is livid right now that there was no foul call, and Feldhouse wants to call a timeout, I believe.
He is really mad at the ref because his kid was down. And by the way, I don't care if it's a Henry Clay kid down or a Central kid down. When a player is down like that, the referee should stop play.
I thought I was still talking to the official. The official told him to stop a couple of times.
Michael, I'll bet you a soda pop. He called the timeout just to yell at the official.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Not even close. I think that was, but it needed to be done because he stated his case now. We'll see if that changes a few calls later on down the stretch.
Probably not.
If it's questionable, will it go either way? But what happened right there was Brown was, a screen was set on Brown, and he kind of just a little bit kind of popped his shoulder up. Again, nothing there that needs to be looked at.
It was physical.
But it could have been called a foul, and Feldhouse thought it needed to be called a foul, and that's why he was so upset.
Well, I think he was more upset because his kid was on the floor and obviously in pain, and you don't stop play. And again, I don't care if it's a Henry Clay player or Central player. When a kid is down like that and in obvious pain and he's in the game, you stop play. 2:23 to go. Henry Clay up by 3. Central with the ball. Cox hesitation dribble. Trying to beat Brown. No press is on by Henry Clay. He's spinning around. Almost lost the handle. Tough defense by Brown. Bounce pass in the corner to Charlton. Charlton looking for the Cozart. Cozart has it. Spins. Goes up. Got it. Got it. What happened was Hawkins fell down, so the double team wasn't effective, and Cozart went up strong and just lightly laid it in because there was no defender. 65-64. Henry Clay with the lead. Henry Clay with the ball. Out on top is Brown. Gets by Charlton. Gets over to Jackson. Jackson slowing things down. They're not in any hurry, Michael.
They all need to be 1-point lead. They don't have to score to win the game anymore.
Here's White. Instant offense. Up to Harris. Cross court now to Jackson. Jackson bouncing around. 100 seconds to go in the game. Warwick way out on top. Guarded by Brown. Goes around the screen. Warwick cuts to his right. Down the lane. Doesn't take the shot. Out to Brown. For 3. No. Rebound. White. How did he get the rebound from 3 Central players? Loose ball. Jackson has it. Diving on the floor is Brown, and they call a foul on Brown. Brown just was hustling trying to get the ball. How did White get that ball? There were 3 Central players right there. Nobody reached in for the ball, and White, who's not a big guy.
He just snuck in there. Indians didn't see him. He was able to get the rebound. We're trying to take out the free throw shooting for Jackson, as he's only a 69.2% free throw shooter on the season. Makes that one, though. He's missed a couple tonight.
He looks money on that one. I can't believe that White got that rebound. And by the way, if Warwick's 165, I think he's less. You agree?
Yeah.
Makes both free throws.
White might be 150.
I don't disagree with that. 67-64, 125 to go. Henry Clay with the lead. Central with the ball. Brown, tenacious defense on Cox. Cox a little bit off balance. He gets it across the midcourt line, hands off to Charlton. Charlton out on top. Cross court to Brown, looking for the big guy. The big guy has it on the baseline. Cross court pass on the other side to Cox. Has a shot, won't take it. Now he goes up and makes it. Cox wouldn't take the shot when he had it. Spun and threw up a 10-footer, kissed it off the glass, got it in. 67-66. Clay leads, 105 to go.
First points of the game. What a time to get them for Deion Cox. I don't even think he's attempted a shot tonight, and he pulls that one up with a defender all over him, able to calmly lay it off the glass and make this a 1-point ball game, 105 to play.
I think it's his 4th shot. He's 2 for 4. He was 1 for 3 in the first half. He had a couple layups.
I don't remember him shooting.
Well, he doesn't shoot much.
That's exactly right.
And the funny part is there are times the shot's there, and he won't take it. I guess he's just not comfortable. But you know what's interesting for a little guy? He makes some really good shots when he's within 10 feet, and he's very good at banking the ball. It's
a soft touch.
Yeah, he's got a soft touch banking the ball inside 10 feet.
The Indians crowd trying to fire them up.
67-66. Henry Clay, top 5 team. Madison Central, top 20 team. Henry Clay looking for their 20th win. Madison Central looking for their 12th win. Coach Brown, Coach Feldhaus, really good friends. Both wonderful, wonderful high school coaches. Clay with the ball. Jackson gets the inbound pass. Gets it across the midcourt line quickly. Bounce it around. Less than a minute to go. Goes around the screen. Cox stays with him. Over to that man, Hawkins. Hawkins
Indians have to apply pressure.
They are doing pressure. They're all over him. Warwick has it. Brown is staying with him. Warwick can't shake him. Now with his right hand. Now he spins. Brown is with him. Can't get to it. They're killing the clock. Out to Brown. 40 seconds to go in the game. Brown cross court to White. At a certain point, Central's going to have to foul. They're trying to ice the clock out. 35 seconds to go. They're not taking a shot. Now it's a Brown. Crouches down low, almost to the midcourt line. Spinning around. Now he's dribbling. Cross court pass to Jackson. And Jackson fouled by Cox. And Cox is mad, but you know what?
Yeah, not a bad foul. You want to kind of extend this game, and that's one way to do it, by putting the other team on the foul line. That is his 5th, though. That could come into play as Roberts now checks in.
Preston Roberts is a good player who doesn't get to play a lot because he's got 5 players, but if he's a guy coming off your bench, you're doing pretty well.
Well, in the last game we did, he had like 9 points in the first half. Came out of nowhere.
Best game we've seen him play. Wow. Jackson, it's nothing but net. So for a guy shooting 69%, the last 3 free throws, it's like he shoots like Kyle Macy who's in the stands tonight. 2-point game, 3-point game.
Calmly knocks him down.
27 seconds to go in the game. 69 Henry Clay, 66 Madison Central. Timeout on the court. You want to keep it right here?
Let's take it with them. Full timeout. We'll take a 30-second commercial break. Come back and give you a little preview. 27.2 to play. Back in 30 seconds on WEKY, WKXO, and WBONTV.com.
Car, home, and business? Linville Insurance Agency has it all for you in one place. We serve the insurance needs of individuals, families, and businesses all over Kentucky. And be sure to stop by our brand new location in Richmond off US 25. We're located right behind Sonny's. Sit with us and let us quote you a great insurance rate. Our professional, educated, and experienced staff is here for you locally and 24/7 via our website.
Hi, I'm Lori. I want to be sure to invite you to come visit us at our new location at 1060 Center Drive in Richmond.
Back on WBONTV.com, Alan Cutler, Michael Watkins here. And Alan, we thought this game would be close, and it has delivered that. Henry Clay a 3-point lead with 27.2 to play. And for the Indians, you don't really have a big 3-point shooter. So do they try to go inside and maybe shorten this game a little bit, maybe go for 2 and foul once again?
I think you go inside to Cozart and hope he gets fouled. Inbounds now, Charlton.
They're bringing it up slowly.
Taking his time coming across the midcourt line. 20 seconds to go in the game. Henry Clay by 3. Brown on the wing. Up to Ray. Long 3. Got it!
Oh, wow.
Falling down. Ray hits the shot. Falling down. Hits the shot. 69-69, 9.9 to go. So at the end of the first half, Charlton with a 30-footer, and now the kid who shoots the most threes for Madison Central is given the opportunity to tie the game and is absolutely unequivocally pure clutch.
Man, he's hit 3 threes tonight, but none bigger than that one as it ties the game up at 69 apiece. 9.9 to play. And, you know, if you would have told me that the Indians, to win this game, need to score over 70 points, I would have said you're crazy, but they are right there with Henry Clay right now. And it's been a kind of an interesting ball game. Isaiah Cozart has had a big night, but his points haven't really came in bunches. They've kind of been spread out throughout the ball game. Charlton was big in the first half. He's kind of been quiet here in the second half. It's been a full team effort, and Madison Central tied at 69 with Henry Clay. 9.9 to play now. If you're Henry Clay, who do you go to? You've had some guys put up big games tonight. You've had White play well. You've had Warwick play well. Who do you go to if you're Henry Clay?
I think you give the ball to Warwick. No, you give the ball to Brown, and then let Brown make the decision to give it to Warwick, or maybe give it to White if he's in the game. Ray has shot about 125 threes. That's a lot, by far the most on the team. He is a sophomore. We've said this many times. When he's a senior, I can see him being one of the best players in the state. 69-69, 9 seconds ago. Inbounds now to Warwick. Warwick across the midcourt line, guarded by Brown. Picks up his dribble. Stop and pop. No! Ball is loose. Picked up by Charlton. Throws up a 60-footer. No! Overtime. 69-69. What a game. Michael, if this was a regional game or a district playoff game, we would say this was a big-time game.
It's been fun. Tied at 69. Heading to overtime, folks. Don't go anywhere. Back in 1 minute on WEKY, WKXO, and WBONTV.com.
Pulled pork, brisket, ribs, burgers, hand-cut steaks, prime rib. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue in Irvin. Whether you like your meat cooked low and slow or seared and sizzling, House of Q has just the thing to ignite your taste buds. Eat inside in the beautiful dining room or outside on the biggest patio in 4 counties. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue at 77 River Drive in Irvin.
Your home is more than an architectural structure. Often it's an extension of who you are, your personality, style, and values. That's why selling it can be an emotional experience, but it can also be exciting and rewarding. Hi, I'm Cindy, and I can guide you through the process of selling your home. And I can also help you sell your farm or commercial property. Go to cindyhouserealtor.com. After exploring my website, give me a call and I'll show you why I'm the right house for your next home. And be sure to look for me around town.
Here we are, overtime about to begin, tied at 69. Indians tied with the Blue Devils of Henry Clay, Alan Cutler, Michael Watkins. Glad to have you along. What a cold night in Richmond, but these two teams are firing it up. Here's Alan Cutler.
Cozart controls the tap. Warwick doesn't even jump. Warwick is 6'2". He can't do anything on that. So Central has the ball. Out on top to Charlton. Charlton gets it back to Brown. Driving. Stops. Spins. In trouble. Gets it to Rogers. Good pass down to Cozart. Cozart double team. Gets it back now to Brown. Puts it up. No good. Rebound. Henry Clay. They lose it. Picked up by Central. Brown has it. Gets it to Ray. Ray over to Charlton. Charlton. Bouncing around, looking for Cozart. Can't get it to it. Coming in the lane. He's double teamed. Goes up. No good. That was odd. Everybody seemed to be a little bit off balance. It was herky-jerky. Wasn't working really well. Yet they toughed it out, and Charlton will go to the line.
Clay, another guy that kind of struggles with the free throw line, but 2 big ones here in OT to get it started.
Well, it's money time. Let's see how he does.
Literally,
sweet.
You could have heard a cow meow right there.
I hate to disagree with you, sir. Remember Charlton in the beginning of the year was not good throwing free throws?
Yeah.
He's now up to 78% on the year.
Wow.
Yes. He's gotten better and better as the year's gone on.
That is a huge improvement, and he looked so good right there.
And he made the second, but you were right. In the beginning of the year, he was struggling. We even talked about it, too. 71-69, he makes both. We're in overtime. Henry Clay with the ball. They trail by 2. Brown guarded by Charlton. Doesn't use the screen. Mackey has it. Now on top to Jackson. Jackson to Warwick. Warwick can't do anything. Gets it over to instant offense. White, who's really a good player. Now back to Hawkins. Hawkins to Brown. Around the screen. Stop and pop. Way off. Rebound. Rogers has it. He loses it. Goes out of bounds. Henry Clay has it, but they fell down.
Preston Roberts was right there, and I think Henry Clay called a timeout.
With him on the ground, it's not walking?
Wow, full timeout, Henry Clay.
And Alan Feldhaus is going walking. How is that not walking? On what universe, on what planet do you play basketball and that's not walking? Will somebody explain that to me?
Well, the official is explaining it to Feldhaus right now. He doesn't like the call, but the Indians have a 2-point lead. It will be Henry Clay basketball. Let's take one more 30-second commercial break and come back in overtime. The Indians and Henry Clay, a 2-point game back in 30 seconds on WEKY, WKXO, and WBONTV.com.
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
VONTV.com, the leader in local sports coverage. Glad to have you along here, Alan Cutler, Michael Watkins, the Henry Clay Blue Devils with the basketball, Alan.
What a game, 71-69 in overtime. Henry Clay with the ball, Central with the lead, Brown on top between his legs, cuts to his left. Preston Roberts playing defense on him now. He goes around the screen, Brown can't get the shot, gets to Mackey, back to Brown, he's open, he fires, no good. Rebound, Mackey goes up, yes! Mackey with 3 Central defenders around him. Gets the offensive rebound and puts it in.
Hawkins has been the difference tonight.
Excuse me, Hawkins, not Mackey, my bad. He has been the difference, there's no question about it. Cozart down low, gets it out to Charlton. Long 3, no good. Rebound, fought for, ball's loose, Jackson has it, goes out of bounds, off Jackson, and they're giving it to Henry Clay. Come on, now you're not going to tell me that was off on Central. That was off on Jackson.
Right in front of the official.
I don't get it. That makes no sense whatsoever, and I'm not trying to complain about the officials. Tied at 71. Henry Clay with the ball. A little over 2 minutes to go in the game. There's the man, Hawkins, in and out. Loose ball
they
on the floor.
They cannot get a rebound here in overtime.
Warwick gets the rebound. He fires. Got it. Warwick with a long three. He fought for the rebound, gets the offensive rebound, takes it out even deeper, and throws up about a 25-footer, a 3-point game for Henry Clay with 1:45 to go in overtime. Roberts sets a screen. Charlton goes around it. Charlton about 15 feet out. Now he backs out even more. Cross court to Roberts. Roberts looking for Cozart. Gets it to Cozart. Spins. Hook shot. Good. There's the difference. You know what? Roberts is really good at feeding Cozart. He's made 3 good passes to him, and that's one of the things that he does really well, maybe better than anybody. 74-73. Clay with the lead in the ball. Brown on top. Flips it over to Jackson.
Taking the air out of the ball once again.
I'm with you. I didn't think we'd have a high-scoring game where Central could stay with them, but they are. Jackson on top. Central students yelling defense and chanting. It's been a whale of a game. Hawkins again. They're just taking their time. Coach Brown holding his hands up like, just relax. Now down to 48 seconds to go in the game. Henry Clay by 1. Warwick bouncing around, almost a 5-second call, and now Henry Clay calls time. What they were obviously doing is killing time until it got to a point that Brown would take a timeout instead of play on.
Yeah, big possession there for Henry Clay. They took about 30 seconds off the clock. If you're watching us live over on our Facebook feed, be sure to familiarize yourself with WBONTV.com. Make sure to like and share the Facebook page for WBON-TV and give us a follow as we put a lot of local sports broadcasts every Monday. Samantha Burford and myself host the Wallingford Sports Show, where we talk all things sports, whether it be local sports for Estill County, Madison Central, or Madison Southern, whether it be the NFL, the NBA, Kentucky, EKU. We talk about it all on the Wallingford Sports Show every Monday from 6 to 7. But for all your local news, your local weather, make sure to visit our website at WBONTV.com. Alan Cutler, what a game this has been, as the Indians have fought their way tooth and nail. A big 3 by Braden Ray late in regulation to get us to overtime.
Off balance 3.
Madison Central had the lead at one time in overtime, but a kind of a scramble play where Warwick hits a 3-pointer to give Henry Clay a 3-point lead, answered by a tough shot by Isaiah Cozart, has us where we are now, a 1-point lead by the Blue Devils.
I think it's pretty obvious if Central doesn't win this game, Alan Feldhouse will get on his kids for the lack of rebounding.
Yeah, here in overtime it's been awful.
I mean, Henry Clay's just went for the ball. I mean, they're just going after the ball. It's made a huge difference. Clay with the ball.
Now you got to start fouling eventually.
40 seconds to go in the game. Overtime it is, 74-73 Henry Clay. Jackson over to the man Hawkins. Hawkins to Jackson, way out on top. He's close to the midcourt line. He's bouncing around. 30 seconds to go in the game.
I would think Hawkins is who you want to foul.
Hawkins out on top. Over to Jackson. He's close to the midcourt line. Over to Ward. They're just killing clock. 20 seconds to go. You got to foul. You got to do something to Jackson, and there's a foul.
Man.
Roberts with the foul as Jackson started going by him. 16.8 seconds left.
Another 32 seconds came off the clock out of that timeout for Henry Clay, and now 2 free throws to make this a 3-point game. Got hope for at least one miss here.
Jackson's been great at the free throw line. Raymond Jackson, state champ in track. He's a really good high school basketball player.
He's
nothing but money.
At the line.
Nothing but money.
I like his shoes.
How he shoots 69% with that form. He's made about 5 in a row down the stretch. Second one is nothing but net.
With ease.
76, 73, 15 seconds to go. And timeout is called by Alan Feldhaus with Central down by 3. 13.2 left, my friend.
Full timeout. Let's take a 30-second commercial break. Come back for what might be the final play of the game. Indians trail by 3. Back in 30 seconds on WEKY, WKXO, and WBONTV.com.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in Central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
19 North Estill Avenue in Richmond.
Back on a cold night in Richmond on WBONTV.com and on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting. Alan Cutler, Michael Watkins here on WEKY and WKXO on the radio side. What a big game this has been, and we are coming down the wire.
76-73. Now at the end of regulation, Ray hit an off-balance 3 to send the game into overtime. So you know Daniel Brown is saying don't let Ray shoot the ball. That was a big 3. All right, let's see what Central can do. Down 3, 13 seconds left. Long pass, cross court, Brown. He fires, short. Rebound, Warwick. Warwick up to Brown. Cross court to White. Puts it up, puts it in. White lays it in. That'll be the game. 2 seconds, 1 second. That is it. 78-73. Brown rushed the shot when he could have taken his time. Henry Clay with a huge win over Madison Central. It's their 20th win. But I'll tell you, Michael, one of the things I think we've learned about Madison Central, I know they're 11-11, but they had Scott County beat, couldn't close the deal. They went toe-to-toe with Henry Clay, top 5 team in the state, and so they're close to putting it all together.
They have played a well of a schedule. We talk about this game being a well of a game. They have played an amazingly tough schedule, has Madison Central, and they fall here at home tonight. One of their few home losses on the season as they fall 78-73. We'll take a 2-minute commercial break, come back, wrap this one up from Richmond. Final score, Henry Clay 78, Madison Central 73. Back in 2 minutes on 92.5 WEKY, 103.5 WKXO, and on WBONTV.com.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Give us a call to get a quote today, and my team will be on their way.
Whether you're looking to insure your home or your auto or insuring your business, think State Farm Insurance and Jerry Goebel. Jerry and his team are on your side in every situation.
When you call Jerry Goebel State Farm, you don't just get me.
And me.
Me too. And me.
And me.
And me.
And this one.
So give us a call today and get a quote, and my team will be on their way.
At People's Bank, we do it all, from personal banking to business banking and lending services. And unlike some other banks, we make all decisions locally. When you don't have time to wait, count on us. People's Bank is the perfect fit for your busy life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
People's Bank with lots of locations to serve you. Give them a call at 986-6860 and check them out online, whitakerbank.com.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care are only $15. DOT and CDL physicals are just $55. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Berea Walmart is open every day from 9 till 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care Centers, here when you need us.
It's been a busy year, so what's on your to-do list?
Serious house hunting, home improvement projects, or maybe a new car or a boat for summer on the lake. For more than a century, your neighbors at Cumberland Valley National Bank have been helping turn plans into reality. Stop by any of CVNB's 3 branch locations in Richmond or Berea and find the right personal, vehicle, or home loan that fits your budget and meets your needs. CVNB, helping turn plans into reality for more than a century. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Your home is more than an architectural structure. Often it's an extension of who you are, your personality, style, and values. That's why selling it can be an emotional experience, but it can also be exciting and rewarding. Hi, I'm Cindy, and I can guide you through the process of selling your home. And I can also help you sell your farm or commercial property. Go to cindyhouserealtor.com. After exploring my website, give me a call and I'll show you why I'm the right house for your next home. And be sure to look for me around town.
We are back on WEKY, WKXO, WBONTV.com. Again, make sure to like and share and follow our Facebook page, and make sure to visit our website, WBONTV.com, for all your local news, weather, and sports updates. Alan Cutler, a tough loss here for Madison Central at home. They don't lose at home often, and when they do, it's usually a game like this, right down to the wire.
We talked about in overtime that if Central didn't win the game, that Allen Feldhaus would be harping on rebounds. It's even worse than I thought. Henry Clay with 42 rebounds. Central had only 26. Michael, if you would have told me that Central would shoot 58% and Henry Clay would shoot 40%, I would tell you Central would win by a dozen.
Look at those offensive rebounds. That's the even crazier stat. 24 offensive rebounds, only 18 defensive.
They almost had as many offensive rebounds as Central had for the entire game totally when they had 26.
And we talked about Hawkins bringing Cozart away from the rim. Him doing that, and the fact that Cozart went for the block a few times allowed Henry Clay to go after those loose balls. They took a lot of jump shots tonight, too, and those jump shots created a long offensive rebound. So all that kind of working into the favor of Henry Clay, and they were able to come in here and pick up a 5-point win on the road.
Hawkins was 0 for 8 from downtown, yet he ended up with 17 points and 16 rebounds.
Man.
He had 12 offensive rebounds.
Man.
I wonder how many times Cozart's gotten 12 offensive rebounds. And he's had games where he's had 24 rebounds.
That is a big stat.
That's incredible.
That kid right there is the reason Henry Clay came in here and won tonight.
Absolutely.
He is the number one reason why. Now, they had some guys put up some big numbers. His effort and his rebounding and his points, 17 points for him. I don't know what he averages, but I guarantee he don't average 17 anywhere close to that.
He averages 14 points and 9 rebounds.
Wow.
Yes. No, no, when I was talking to Coach Brown, he says he's a double-double machine.
Well, no joke. So you've got Kevin McHale down there next to his name.
Yes.
He reminded me so much. Just a average average, small, tough, hard-nosed player down there doing his thing.
Smart,
He reminded me so much of Kevin McHale tonight.
So here's the deal with that. It's not the norm for a guy like that to miss 8 threes and keep on shooting. That's incredible. But you look at the numbers, the leading rebounder for the Indians wasn't Cozart, it was Charlton.
Yeah.
Charlton had 25 points and 9 rebounds.
Wow.
Did have 5 turnovers. Cozart had 26 points and 8 rebounds and 7 blocks. 7 blocks. And really all the points basically were 2 guys in double figures, and then Brown had 9 and Ray had 9 and Cox had 4. For Henry Clay, Warwick had 20. Brown had 12. Mackey had 2. White 18 and Hawkins 17. So I'm going to agree and disagree with you. Central jumps out 8-0. Henry Clay is kind of like nowhere. Coach Brown puts in what he has told me was his instant offense white in the game, and he scores 8 points so quick it was crazy. He brought Henry Clay back in the game. He was the difference in the first half. And then Charlton hit the big three at the half, which was absolutely huge. But in the second half, I'm with you. Hawkins, who couldn't hit anything in the first half, he was the difference of the game. I mean, 17 points and 16 rebounds. And I felt bad for Cozart. You know, we need to talk to him. I wonder how many times he gets home at night after a game like this, and he is sore for people beating on him. So Henry Clay now is 20-4. Madison Central is 11-11.
Madison Central falls here at home. 78-73 your final score. We are live here on the Hometown Dental postgame show. If you go over to Hometown Dental on Atwood Drive in Richmond, mention WBON TV when you go and get free exams and x-rays for new patients or $100 off of Zoom whitening treatment at Hometown Dental on Atwood Drive in Richmond. Tough loss for the Indians here at home. We'll be back here next Tuesday for a game that is radio only as the Indians take on Lexington Catholic. There we go. Yeah, Lexington Catholic. So our next broadcast from here will be the Lex-Cath game. You can listen to that game on 92.5 WEKY and 103.5 WKX. So tough loss for Madison Central at home, 78-73. For all of our great crew, our producer on the TV side is Austin Hanks. Our cameraman Sawyer Adams tonight. He is the legend, Alan Cutler. I guess I am.
Oh, I thought you were calling Sawyer's a legend.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, not yet. He's a legend for something. We just don't know what it is.
Okay.
Yet, so.
Yeah, he can still work on it. He's young.
I am Michael Watkins. Folks, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Go Patriots. We'll see you next week. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. The stations are Volume for Broadcasting and WBONTV.com. Stay warm, everybody.
In Estill County, if you want more than just good pizza, you want great pizza, Steam Engine Pizza Pub in downtown Irvin is the place to go. At Steam Engine, everything on the menu is handmade with the highest quality ingredients. From pizza to subs to pasta to salads. You'll find Steam Engine Pizza Pub at 206 Main Street in Irvin. You can order carryout or delivery at 606-723-9787 or online at steamenginepizzapub.com. Steam Engine Pizza Pub, Estill County's first string pizza.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kokudet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Entrepreneurs have passion and a lot of determination. They also know that a trusted support team is essential for success. Your neighbors at Cumberland Valley National Bank know a lot about working with small business owners, offering a range of loan and leasing opportunities as you develop, build, and grow your company. Stop by your local CVNB in Richmond or Berea or visit cvnb.com and let's talk business. CVNB, helping turn plans into reality for more than a century. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
At EKU, you'll learn to take a broader view of your world. But we also understand it's the details that shape the big picture. So go ahead, play with fire, think on your feet, or touch the sky. Here, you'll be a part of something new, something big, something beautiful. Be a colonel. Your time is now.
Auto accidents happen to all of us, and it can be a very stressful time. Let Renfro's Collision make the repair process easier for you. They have the training and equipment to repair your vehicle back to pre-accident condition. You have the right to choose your repair facility, so why not choose the one who works for you and not the insurance company? Your family safety is our #1 concern. Renfro's Collision, 22 years of excellent service, and that's not by accident.
Hometown Dental in Richmond has been serving the people of Madison County for many years. Now when you go to Hometown Dental, you can get everything you need under one roof because Hometown Dental now offers orthodontics. Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. Check out their website, hometowndentalrichmond.com, to learn about their services and staff at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive, Suite A in Richmond. Mention this ad and get free x-rays or $100 off Zoom whitening treatment at Hometown Dental.